3, 2, 1.
You the robot.
That's a spicy meatball. Are you serious?
I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible.
The Yak, sponsored by Rowback. It's the summer, so it's time to get a polo. Not just any polo, a Rowback polo. They have the best fit, the best comfort, the best quality, and the best designs. We don't really wear polos around here, but we wear Rowback polos. So not to mention, they also have swim trunks, tees, shorts, and pretty soon you'll need Q-zips, joggers, and pants, and they have those too. So use code YAK for 20% off your first purchase. Go to rowback.com and use code YAK.
Nice.
All right.
Good read,
Not
brother.
bad.
Good stuff.
We have an action-packed day today.
You got a lot going on. Bader, think of a picture in 5 seconds. A picture. Picture of anything.
Smurf.
No.
No?
No?
No, it's Doug Funny in the Air Jets.
Doug Funny in the Air Jets. All right, there we go. Well, you had your chance.
0 for 1.
You blew it.
Doug Funny in the...
How did you not know
He
that?
just said just think of a picture, so I thought of a picture.
Right.
And you couldn't think
You
of
thought
Doug
of it.
Funny in the Air Jets?
Thought of the wrong
Thought of a
one.
miniature character.
I ordered the Air Jets right before I moved from New York, and they shipped to my New York apartment, and I've never gotten them.
These are...
They're the shoes that were very popular, and Doug Funny got them, but the only size available was way too big for him, but he got them anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And they look way too big on him.
I used to...
Did he get laughed at?
He did, but then he sold them to Roger Klotz.
Did he have big feet?
Nope, but then Roger got made fun of.
Oh.
Little twist.
Is your White Sox Dave just
learned.
Roger Klotz?
Mine?
Yeah.
My Roger Klotz is White Sox Dave, but I
Okay.
stole my White Sox Dave from Danny.
You can
All right.
have him.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
That's a Chicago accent, if you were looking. They make the ass sound, even if it's supposed to be an ah sound. Would that be a good starter?
Like what?
I guess.
Like,
I wasn't
bow.
I wasn't that aware of mine until you guys moved here, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yours is
people say
bad.
I have one too, but I didn't think that I did.
You?
Now you have a Persian accent.
Yeah, right?
Is that what that
I
is?
Persian.
I didn't know I was on here. Like, Brandon, nice shirt.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know if you were doing something right there.
Yeah.
What, us wearing the same Hawaiian shirt?
I literally can't understand what you're saying right now.
Why do you ask, KB?
Just if I wanted to try to learn how to, do an impression of a Chicagoan.
You know what I always think of? But I think
Hot
it was
dog.
Minnesota. Remember that cartoon Bobby's
yeah.
World?
Yeah.
Or she'd be like, okay there, Bobby.
Oh, that was
okay
that's
there.
a Canadian accent.
It's more of a Canadian, I guess.
That was
but
such a
I
good
picture them
cartoon.
very similar.
I think Eddie's got the thickest.
What are you
For sure.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Just trying to riff with the boys. What are you doing?
I'll just okay. Sorry, I'm just here.
Okay, good luck. Good fucking luck.
I'm this close to touching someone that touched Kristen Cavalier.
What are your earrings? What are your earrings?
Like boots?
Marlboro Red boxes.
Oh shit! I didn't even
That'll work.
notice.
Hell yeah.
Did
Hell
not even
yeah.
notice.
Made by a local artisan, by the way.
The sunglasses can only help you so much. Trust me, Kate.
Fuck.
Oh, look how big his shoes are. Doug.
Oh, it's a Roger.
Come on.
Dude, at least lean into the humor of it all.
Wait, he tried them on the store?
He tried them on the store, but they were the only ones left, but they were popular.
Poor guy.
Oh, Doug.
Duh.
They're so big.
He could take his dog to the shoe store?
Pork chop, yeah.
Yeah, pork chop could go anywhere. So wait, you bought an actual real pair of these?
Yeah, I entered a bit, you had to sign up. There was a wait list. I got them. Then I moved.
Damn.
I think my doorman's been wearing them.
They look comfy as hell. I'll tell you that much.
That's White Sox Dave.
Right.
The hair and everything.
Pre-Istanbul.
Yeah.
Saw Hannah Montoya's tweet last night from the Windy City Smokeout.
With the creature she was hanging out with?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh,
Oh, God.
where are they?
and
So I went
like an
last
interrogation.
That ain't a place to chill.
I went last year. Every time it rained, they sent you to this storage unit with a window.
It's like a mini trailer.
Be nice to have just in case.
I was there last night. We broke into the United Center.
Oh, really?
We just saw all these young kids running towards the United Center, so me and my 3 friends just started running with them, and they opened the doors.
The doors were just open to the United Center? Okay.
There was like one security guard, and so we just kind of hung out there, and then United Center staff started coming down, and they let people, and then the Windy City crew shirts were there, and we just hung out there.
Did you take any banners?
No, I didn't. I should have. I wanted to go in, but they stopped me.
Kate, I bet you had a shoplifting phase.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually did.
Yeah.
But it wasn't in like a mean way. It was in a peer pressure way.
Oh, okay. What were you
Hit it with the
stealing?
group. A couple things from. Is the time passed enough? A couple things from Claire's here and there.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a rite of passage to be in this one particular friend group.
What age were you?
All right, boys, get her.
Like probably 10th grade. You know when you get dropped off at the mall, you'd have free reign for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then another time a beta fish from Walmart.
Oh, but that's good.
That was good.
Those are
Stole
captives.
a fish.
That was, we wanted to see like what's the like stupidest thing we could get out of there. We
I don't know if
like,
it's
oh,
true. I don't think
fish.
Walmart. I think it's cheaper to let them die than to feed them every day.
Probably.
That's a tough steal to like go in there, get it.
I think they probably just let you do it.
They just probably watched the whole thing and were like, look how dumb they are.
You ask for a bag. You're like, can I get a bag for this fish?
Brandon, you never stole, have you?
No, I haven't stole, but it reminded me of a story when I was working in a small town newspaper. Somebody walked into our Walmart, went to the pet section,
Uh-oh.
took out 2 logs, started a fire, alarms, everything. He then calmly walked to the TV section, grabbed a box TV, walked right out the front door.
Smart.
Set a fire in the pet section. Police came, looked at it. He walked right out the front door with the TV.
That's really smart.
One of the smartest things I've ever seen.
Did he ever get caught?
He got caught because he wasn't. I think he might have been on a bike. I once took a $20 bill off the top of a stack of $20 bills at the local pool. Felt so bad about it. I took it back the next day and just stuck it back there, and nobody ever knew it.
That's my Brandon.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
As I don't think my steals totaled over $20 ever. But and then in
beta fish?
college, if I was at a party and I'd be in the bathroom and be like, oh yeah, we need toothpaste at the house.
Snag
Just
that.
A little here and there.
I think people were taking toilet paper from the New York office.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, a lot.
It wasn't me. That phase is long past.
Shout out to this
don't use
office. I
toilet
feel
paper.
like we always have toilet paper.
We do always have toilet paper. We went to a really nice restaurant. We like my parents, Kyle's parents, and another friend of ours' parents. And your dad stole all the restaurant's toilet paper.
He brought it home. That's crazy because we both don't use toilet paper anymore. We can't. Our asses just cannot handle toilet paper.
Wait, do you have a bidet?
He does. I tried to put one in, failed, and then like a week later, someone else in my apartment building tried, and he flooded 3 floors.
Oh,
So
I
wait,
just use wipes.
Use
Dude wipes, yeah. Yeah.
I have like the $60 Amazon thing that the bidet thing that you put on your toilet. I think it's life changing.
I heard bidets, no brainer. No brainer.
Michael Greer sent me a bidet. I think he sent you a bidet as well.
He did.
But then isn't your
Then-
butt crack isn't your crevice all soaked?
Yeah, you have to still use toilet paper to like.
I think you stay on the toilet to let it air dry.
That's
That's a lot of time on the toilet.
The Japanese ones cool you down.
Really?
Japanese- really gush up.
Japanese toilets, if you go to Japan, apparently it's a 50-50. The toilets are either like a hole that's a turd sized or the most advanced transforming Megatron. Yeah.
My cousin said in Iran the toilets are like in the floor.
Oh, you stand
So
over.
you have
them.
to squat over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have really good leg muscles.
I feel like Iran would have like some ornate toilets.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some gold ones and like
Is it? Do you guys like gold, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, it's at an all-time high right now.
It is. I don't even think about the value of it. I'm just thinking about like if you guys like to purchase gold and wear gold.
It was a thing when I was like in high school. Every time my parents went to Iran, they came back with like a gold bracelet or a gold necklace for us. But I think I got my sister's bracelet, so I got made fun of a lot in 8th grade.
You wore a
Because I was wearing-
girl's bracelet?
I was wearing a woman's bracelet.
You got to get a man's bracelet.
Yeah, I would do a man's. I would get a men's bracelet, if that.
Brandon, remember you and I were trying to be bracelet guys for a little bit?
Yeah.
What the
yeah.
fuck was going on?
Oh, I forgot. My wife bought me a
My
bracelet.
mom got me a bracelet.
Oh,
And
no.
how long did I wear that? A month? God, I can't believe I did that.
Wait, like a real one or like a friendship
A real
bracelet?
gold bracelet, and then I wore it for like a month, and then I think my wife came back 6 months later, and she's like, I can't believe you wore that. I don't know why I bought that for you.
My mom got it for me for Christmas, a silver bracelet, and then I think we talked about it on the Yak, and Nadu DM'd me. He was like, Albanians don't wear silver, and so I took it off. I had to tell my mom.
What do they wear?
I guess gold.
I mean, gold is better. Gold is good.
Well, I was 13 wearing a woman's bracelet. Brandon was a grown man wearing it.
Well, your wife bought it for you.
My wife bought it for me. I
Yeah.
don't know why she bought it. I think my wife panic buys gifts. She'll get to the gift buying time. She can't think of what to buy, and she'll just buy the first thing that she sees. She saw a gold bracelet, and she bought it. That was 4 or 5 years ago now. So
Did you wear it because you felt bad?
I wore it because my wife gave it to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of gift buying, Tommy's birthday's in 2 days. I asked him
days.
what he wanted. He said he hasn't asked for anything yet.
He has not asked for anything. He has never asked for anything in his life. He doesn't ask for anything.
He gets it.
Oh,
Gets it.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He want every time I say, what do you want? What do you want? He's nothing. Now he'll 3 months from now come up and say, hey, can I get this? And I'll just get it for him. But he's low key on his birthday.
How old is he turning today?
15.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 days, right?
In the
2
chat.
days. Okay.
Sunday. He's
Tommy's
in the chat.
He's in the building.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy, just get in here real quick.
In the chat.
Oh, he's in the building.
Yeah.
He's here. He walked.
him.
He walked. I don't know if Cody was lying, but apparently Tommy turned the corner and Cody and the intern Wyatt were sitting there, and Tommy looked at him and said, "Wow, two gay guys sitting together. That's cool."
He went up to Nikki Smokes, put his hand on Nikki Smokes' forehead. He's like, horny.
Dude, that's so awesome. He can really read people.
He's wreaking havoc. He cheesed me earlier.
His new name is
Cheese.
Wami Walker.
Why? I don't know what he's doing.
Kinda cool.
What's the wrench?
Mod.
He's a mod?
What?
Oh my God, he has too much
Inmates are in the
power.
asylum.
Did that as a measure so that there's not impersonator Tommy Walkers.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. Let me go. We'll just get him out. We got the Montana boys coming later, right?
That's what I'm told, yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't know, Kate?
Oh, they're
no idea.
guys. There's these really hot guys from Montana.
Oh, shoot.
What else do they do, Brandon?
Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Did they both do her?
No.
It's a college football
Wait,
guy.
Danny. I feel like Danny knows some.
Who's a
I
college
know.
football guy?
All of them.
They played college football.
Oh.
Correct.
Right.
Were they good, Che?
They played at Montana
Montana
Tech.
Tech.
Yeah. So
To you.
Just want to clarify, too. She did them. Okay.
You think so?
Yeah.
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 She was on top.
what's the differentiator there? Okay, she was.
I think it's an age thing.
Who was the little spoon?
We'll have to ask.
These are all questions that we can ask Tommy before they get here. All right.
You going to get him? Tell him to get down here.
I don't.
So it's Mark and who?
How are you not wearing a cowboy hat?
Also, there were
I couldn't wrestle one up before the.
there used to be 3 Montana boys, right?
They are hot, dude.
I remember there being at least 3, maybe 4, maybe 3.
I would have
like
guessed
Destiny's
5.
Child. They just whittle him away.
Yeah.
Oh God. No. Out of my face.
Maybe one of them's just busy.
Yeah?
He's got some errands to run. Couldn't make it today.
Stuff going on.
I feel like KB could pull that outfit off.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy, come.
what's
Sit
up,
down.
Tommy?
Sit down in the center.
Tom Walk.
Yeah, 15 now. When are you going to drop the
Oh.
Tommy and be Tom?
You don't have to do it, man.
If you want to be taken seriously.
Well, right, but
Take your time. All right, we got
Hi.
Tommy.
Hey.
What's up?
He said, "When are you going to drop the Tommy and be Tom?"
Oh, 2 days.
2 days?
Oh, you
15, you're
are.
Tom.
Wait a second. You're saying on Sunday you're changing your name to Tom? Hello?
I'm not changing my complete name, just my nickname.
Yeah, you're going to be Tom instead of...
Yeah.
and then after that you're gonna change to Brandon.
During the happy birthday song, are they going to say Tommy or Tom?
I've been wondering about that for a while. Are people
Yeah.
gonna call me Brandon when I get older because that's my middle name like yours?
No. See, I call you. When we had you, we called you Thomas, and then Tommy is a nickname. But my parents called me Brandon from the start. Even though that was my first name was Thomas, I was always referred to as Brandon. So
Okay.
we're not going to switch gears on you.
All right.
Did you think I became Brandon in adulthood?
Yes.
No.
Would you ever want to be Brandon Walker?
What a pivotal moment, father-son.
You want to go Brandon Walker? We can switch to Brandon Walker right now.
I just said no.
All right. Sorry. My bad.
What's something you want that you just can't seem to obtain?
AKA, what do you want for your birthday?
No, it doesn't have to be tangible.
You crave like power? Would you like to be like a ruler?
No.
Do you want notoriety?
Fame?
No.
Followers?
I don't know.
Laser tag wing in the house.
Money?
No.
What do you want for your birthday?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, excuse me.
Trampoline.
Cash? Gold?
I
Drum
have
set?
cash.
You got cash?
Bitcoin.
What did someone just say?
Bitcoin.
No,
Are you
no,
familiar with
no.
cryptocurrency?
Yes, I am. I keep up with stocks.
Oh.
Wait, are you the one that ran Brandon's?
Tommy, give us some stock picks.
Yeah, how do you keep up with stocks?
It's on my phone.
There you go.
And you just check them in the morning?
Yeah.
Well, what about if Brandon got you some stocks?
You want to buy you some stock for your birthday?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just like keeping up with it?
Why are you in a bad mood all of a sudden?
I'm not.
Did you really walk up to Cody and Wyatt and say, "Hey, two gay guys"?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but what I actually said is, hey, there's two gay guys
careful.
sitting next to each other.
Oh.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Okay.
Oh, because you think they'd start getting it on? It's a matter of time.
What about, did you walk up to Nicky Smokes and call him horny?
No, I said, you, sir, get a horny bong.
Horny bonk.
A horny bonk.
It was
Okay.
another word Doge with a...
But why Nicky Smokes?
Huh?
Why Nicky Smokes?
Cause.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
familiar
makes
with
sense.
his
He
work.
exuded
Checks
it.
out.
Yeah. If you're walking in and your goal is to call someone horny and you see him, it's pretty much pretty obvious.
Good read.
Good work.
Yeah.
Great
read.
He's also wearing a cowboy hat.
Everybody's going to the smokeout.
Is he trying to
He's trying.
what?
He's trying.
He is trying. He's trying a little too hard.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Think before the end of the show, I want you to tell us what you want for your birthday.
And hear me.
Listen to Nick.
It has to be under $2,500.
Under 25?
Yeah.
No.
So
Anything up to $2,500.
Probably just under 100, maybe.
no.
No, to really think about this.
Well, if it's something you want under $100, ask for like 10 of them.
Can it be an experience too, or not, or it has to be a thing?
Yeah. Do you want to go to a certain state? Do you want to go to Texas? Do you want to go
I
to
don't
Colorado?
I don't know.
A lot of
Too much?
pressure.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's
a lot.
This is overwhelming.
A
me.
lot, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What about a harpy eagle? Yeah.
A harpy eagle?
Yeah.
What is a harpy eagle?
What is a harpy eagle?
I don't know very much about harpy eagles.
What about a peregrine
I just
falcon?
know they're a bit violent,
Yeah.
to say the least.
That's why I asked.
Oh, fun fact. We get eagles that fly across the lake at our house. And one landed on a tree, and he went under the tree that it was on, and he just stood up and started going. He was trying to scare it.
I wasn't trying to scare it. I was
Excited
Tried to scare away an eagle by dancing? What dance move? What did he do?
No, that's not what happened.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
Me and Gavin were watching you from the window.
Brand.
He was alone.
He didn't know anyone was watching.
no. The eagle had been in the tree for like an hour, and I needed him to fly for the picture.
Oh, okay.
So I was
So
trying.
we just started going.
I was trying to like, hey, move, and he finally moved, but he flew the other way.
Shit.
It was
And I-
done in the name of the gram.
So Tommy, I'm thought exercise. You walk out of your house, beautiful home,
Yes.
and you're out at the pond.
Yes.
And you look out across the pond, like you're taking in the sights. What would be the
It's a
first thing
lake.
you see? Yeah. what would be the first thing you see?
The first thing I see
Yeah.
out on the lake,
No. If you're outside in your backyard, you're looking out there. What's the first thing you see?
algae.
Algae.
Lots of algae.
What about like landmark? What would be the first thing you see?
Trees.
Birds.
Any signs?
No signs.
You
not-
can't see those. It's the
Anything
summertime. All the leaves are up. You can't even see the KFCs.
Okay. Okay.
You can't even see the AutoZone. It's
No,
not
I'd
even
like to
there.
point out the fact that during autumn or winter, when all the leaves fall, there is a hotel called the Fox Hotel.
Okay, all right.
I'm sure there's tons of them up there, Brandon. There's tons of them up in Antioch.
But it is a lake, though. It's not a pond. It becomes a lake at 30
Over 30
acres.
acres.
Yeah, ours is 90 acres.
Yeah, it's almost a mile long.
Yeah, it's big. It's a long lake.
You really
All right, you can go back and play your video games. If we need you, I'll come get you.
Thank you for the gift today, Tommy.
Oh, what did he
Tommy.
get you?
Tommy got me
Just go out in the basketball court and go that way. Or yeah, go that way.
Yeah.
God of War Ragnarok.
Oh,
Can't wait
hell
to
yeah.
play.
I'd like to thank Nick.
Thank Nick.
I got him a gift too.
Yeah.
What'd you get him?
What'd you get him?
I got him the autograph of the man that killed Osama bin Laden.
Wow.
Rob
Rob
O'Neill,
O'Neill.
action.
Team 6.
Yeah.
Very cool.
There was a signed Obama picture by Rob O'Neill and it says "Never quit."
Wow.
That really is a good gift. But
Yeah.
how much did you pay for that?
That has to be a lot.
It's priceless.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's actually not.
Yeah, I purchased
Definitely
it
had
with
to
money.
pay it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tommy's here. If we need him, if we can think of any
He's
reason.
got to
to use him.
got to think of it. I would like him to talk to the Montana boys.
He must be tired. He was much more energetic on Mostly Sports.
Well, I think he wants to play it cool here. These are his people. He doesn't have to win anybody over here.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You really prepped him, huh? He was finishing your sentences.
I what? No, he just knows biological facts about lakes and ponds.
Would you want him to be Brandon? Would that touch you if he was like, Dad, I want to be Brandon?
Well, I know what he wants to do for a living, and I don't know if it would help or hurt, but like
Stream?
Yeah, he wants to. He's already decided he wants to be a Barstool podcaster, is what he says.
Okay.
But I've told him he needs to learn about things.
No, he doesn't.
Because as of,
Yeah, you're right, Katie.
as of right
have
now,
you listened to any
Everyone here,
We don't know
PhD
shit.
Candidates.
He's way smarter than me.
As of right now, like he doesn't follow sports or watch sports. He doesn't know sports, so he has to pick something and know it before he can get a podcast about anything. Because nobody's just going to listen to somebody.
He needs
He
a
has
niche.
to know
you're
about
saying.
2 years worth of stuff, and then you can repeat. You
Yeah.
can just cycle it on through.
Yeah.
Well, what would his niche be, you think? I feel like
You
he's
guys
got a
were-
lot of them.
you guys
I
were-
feel like he's very intelligent.
Yeah, he knows.
You guys were in the lobby talking to him about January 6th?
Yeah, it came up organically.
Light conversation.
Yeah.
I've been donating to Gavin Newsom under HQ Spider's name.
I walked out of Mostly and into the lobby, and there were 6 dudes, and whatever Tommy had just said politically, Big T was aghast. And Big T was like almost to the point where he wanted to grab Tommy.
Like happy.
Was it? Were they on the same side?
Yeah, because they were both agreed that January 6th, it was just dudes walking around.
Okay.
They were just
Playing
walking
dress
around.
Just dressing up, climbing walls.
House party.
All right. Well, there's Tommy.
You got a good boy.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get him set up a little streaming studio, build a streaming studio in the house?
I have bought him mics and stuff before. I just never set it up. I bought him a GoPro too, so he's got some stuff that he needs to get it going. I think now I could probably just turn him loose and not have to worry about
His own PC, his own camera, webcam.
Yeah.
Bring Junda up. He'll come set it up.
I've been trying to get Rudy up for a while. I do need to do that. That's what I need to do. I just need to get him a studio for himself, and
Yeah.
that'll be his birthday present. All right?
You got space for it?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah, I sure do. I damn sure do. So yeah, we'll get the Tommy Walker experience up and online soon.
I think he can just do general comedy.
You
I feel
think?
like his chops have evolved so much even in the last year.
His timing is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Timing's
great.
good.
Yeah.
He's got a good
He's got the
deadpan.
genetic chop.
Yeah.
What are Tommy's thoughts on your growing memorabilia collection?
I don't think he has thoughts on my growing memorabilia collection. I think it just
wallpaper to him.
It's just wallpaper to him. They all kind of ignore it, although it is getting.
But don't you think your kids want to experience the pool table or the couch?
Pool table's out the window. It's done. Couch is getting close. Tommy lost his bed this last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, they it's a lot. It's a lot.
When do you start selling stuff?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to sell any of my stuff. We're going to a card show tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
When do you start?
Centipede at your foot,
Centipede,
Kyle. Sorry.
dude, they're everywhere.
No.
Yes, buddy, we got a problem.
We have a problem.
We need
Why?
vinegar and water spray bottles.
Is that what it
Wore
is?
boots
Yeah.
today.
It repels them.
That's not why you wore boots at all, Kate.
Is there maybe food in that corner? They're always coming from right by you.
Kate's corner? No.
Kate's corner?
No
food?
chance there's food.
They come for water
Hell, an old banana.
or like dampness.
Damn, why they're by Kate?
She opened her legs too far.
It's really wide over here. They're on the way.
They're running away from her.
Oh, pretty dry, actually. Tough times.
My parents' house in the basement had huge ones. I'd always get so scared as a kid. They were like the really, really big centipedes.
In parents' basement where?
In the suburbs where they live.
Oh,
yeah. So they would have the huge centipedes.
Yeah, I sufficiently hate bugs.
Yeah, I can't. Any bug will scare me.
Really?
Yeah.
My cats will eat them, so I'm good.
Oh, your cats will eat
Oh, of
centipedes?
course.
See, that was Chicago. Your cats?
Your cats?
Yeah.
Cats
Yeah.
will eat them?
Cat, and then if it's like hot dog, you'll still do the soft A sound.
Hot dog?
Hot dog.
Hot dog?
Hot
Oh my
dog.
God, the creamer.
Oh, no way.
Oh, he loved. Oh my
He's here
God,
for
that
his
guy's a
mutton
legend.
guys.
And welcome.
So he goes and gets Guinnesses and calls them creamers.
Yep, sinking creamers with the boys.
Oh my God,
That's awesome.
And his boys are muttonistas because he's got the muttons.
What's his name?
Dead.
Yeah, what's his
I
name?
think his name's Mutton. Am I right?
Wait, is he mutton or the creamer?
He sinks creamers.
Creamer by day.
Oh.
Of all the guests we've gotten, this one, it's a doozy. That's the most wonton.
It took him straight to the ice cream machine.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it down?
It was down yesterday.
I think it was down today.
Jacob's here.
Are people using it less?
Well, no. If Big Cat's not here, they don't feel the need to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
His name is Mutton. Prime Mutton 2000.
ABFR.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and.
A bridge expert.
Oh.
Been looking for a bridge expert.
Yeah,
haven't you,
Kyle.
I'm into the taste.
Yeah, what's the best tasting bridge?
I do like bridges though. I think we should do more with them.
I think we do enough.
We cross them all the
There's
time.
a lot of space underneath. You could put swings or
People
like
live
a rope
trolls
crawler or like a.
I'm talking about like the design.
Oh,
A lot of them are about the
recreationally.
same, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they prioritize just stability, right?
How would you
Boring.
improve the design of bridges? Would you just make them more ornate?
I like suspension
I
bridges.
like ornate, and I like really old. I like covered. I like
covered.
The wheeling
bridges.
suspension bridge is so nice to look at.
Yeah.
What's the best bridge in the U.S.?
Stephen Brule.
The best bridge in. Well, I mean, it's hard to beat the Golden Gate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
It's
beautiful.
That's a good
scary
bridge. That's a
crossing
good
it.
bridge, Wheeling Boys.
Damn.
Yeah, that's our.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fun.
A damn fine bridge.
Is that a Roebling?
You guys get everything.
yeah, we do. We're spoiled as fuck down there.
Such a beautiful town.
a nice covered bridge though, and with autumn trees around it?
Those always collapse.
Oh yeah, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
And covered in bees.
Really?
In the inside of them. I come from a big covered bridge territory, and you walk through them and just bees nests everywhere.
You come from suburban Philadelphia, right?
Chester County, buddy.
That's
Chester gets rural. I'll tell
It
you
gets
that.
real
Yeah.
raw. Our Walmart had horse and buggy parking.
Damn.
It's right where the Amish meets Philly. It's a very interesting spot.
So it's like it's a weird intersection.
It
of like
is.
it's kind of like Lancaster, Reading, and then Philly, but in between it's not. It's very country.
Yeah, it's a no man's land.
You know Blue Ball?
Yes, I used to go to Intercourse with my mom.
Yeah, there's Blue Ball and Intercourse.
We'd go craft shopping at Blue Ball and Intercourse. They're right next to each other.
Pennsylvania has some awful town names.
Yeah.
They often
the
are.
worst at it.
I think we had a I
Blue,
Heart
Blue Ball and
Intercourse
Intercourse are
Christmas
right next to
ornament.
each other.
What are the ones in Eastern PA that you hate, Kyle?
I'm not
Western.
A fan
I'm sorry, Western.
King of Prussia.
Eastern. It's Upper Black Eddy. I don't like that. It's a little weird.
There's a Drain Lick, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Rain Lick.
Or there was.
Yeah, I don't like California and Indiana.
yeah, that's annoying.
Just the names?
That's
The
those are
names
cities.
of Pennsylvania towns. And there's Jersey Shore. That's stupid.
It's just
Jim-
like misleading
Jimmy Stewart,
towns.
Indiana guy, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Great museum.
What else, man?
West New York.
Which is in New Jersey, correct? Yeah.
That makes sense.
That is west. That's just west of New York.
Oh, that's the most apt named place of all time.
Like West Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
But South Charleston is west of Charleston.
I thought it was north of Charleston.
Oh, yeah.
South Charleston's north of Charleston?
North of Charleston, yeah.
What about the two Kansas cities? There's Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. They're pretty close, I
They're
suppose.
like touching.
Yeah,
They're touching?
Oh,
I think so.
The border goes through there.
The river,
yeah,
right?
The Missouri River, right?
Yeah.
Has that happened before, where the city goes to 2 states?
What?
Bristol, Tennessee.
Oh, he has.
Virginia and the main street is the border of Virginia and Tennessee.
Huh.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's Bristol, Virginia, and Bristol, Tennessee. It's the same town.
Blue.
That's got to be so confusing for the postal workers.
Probably.
The edge of hell is on the Missouri-Kansas border.
Ah.
Yeah, but if I'm from like a bad town and then I get to say, "Oh, I live in California,"
Yeah, that's
you get-
nice.
it's nice because you get it's very
then
misleading.
They'll look at you and be like, "You're not." Oh, California, Pennsylvania. You must mean. That's town talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go forever.
Yeah.
I love towns.
I love towns as well.
Yep.
You love counties?
I do. Yeah.
You Southern people prioritize counties over towns.
Yeah.
You say what county you're from.
Because there's some counties in Mississippi don't have a town.
Ah.
West Virginia too.
Yeah.
Like if you're from Calhoun County, there's no chance you live in any like semblance of a town.
Well, in Mississippi, if you live in Calhoun County, you probably live in Calhoun City. So we didn't even think to name a town in that city, in that county. Got confused there.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Talk.
Yazoo and Yazoo City, Fletcher Cox.
That's
Yeah.
Natchez.
Natchez, yeah. Way down there. I've never been there.
What are you doing in your free time? I always drive by these places. I'm like, what do they do on the weekends? What are you doing?
Or same thing everybody else does.
Just sit on your front porch.
Walmart parking lots.
We have like phones are what a nice
Great equalizer.
Yeah.
nice
Just sit on your phone.
We used to drive the Strip. We would drive down to Sonic, turn around, maybe park in the Sonic parking lot, hang out with each other, or get in the car, drive up to the car lot, circle around, drive back, and just do that all night.
What a life.
We'd do
What a
McDonald's to
life.
Sheets. If Sheets was full, you'd park at Edgewood Lutheran.
Yep.
And the hope is that you pass a car full of girls.
The hope is, but really you're just passing the same. There's only like 12 of you in the whole town, so you're passing the same people all the time. Sometimes you'll see, oh, there they are, and you pull over in the parking lot and talk to them or whatever.
Oh, pre-phone.
Yeah.
That was how you found your friends.
Correct.
And then there's that one friend who broke out of the town and he comes back and tells you about the rest.
Yeah.
You got to see it out there, man.
Dude, we got to get out.
Dude, dudes that moved to Pittsburgh first from Wheeling, where they came back, they were just like, the food here sucks. Fuck you. Oh, you guys are still wearing that? Dude. And I was so jealous.
How far
Still
is
in.
Pittsburgh from Wheeling?
An hour. But when people are like, the town I grew up in had nothing to do, what did they want?
In the town.
What cities have things to do for children?
Yeah, I think they believe that cities are a magical world where places or businesses will like pluck kids out of their homes, entertain them for 3 hours, and then put them back.
Yeah.
They believe that like big cities magically entertain their kids for hours at a time.
I think kids are bored everywhere.
Correct.
'Cause they're not old enough to do things that are.
But angsty teens are just like, I got to get out of this dead end town. What are you going to do? If you were in New York, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
I don't know. We would skip school and take the train to Philly, and we were like, "This fucking rules."
But like,
We
what
just,
would you
like,
do there?
Loiter.
Yeah.
Same thing you would do in your town?
Loiter
a
on
bigger
South
mall.
Street. Get our nipples pierced.
Just
after
better
pawning our
putt-putt
mom's
courses is really what you could do.
jewelry. Yeah.
I remember going to Manhattan as a kid, and I was like, "What the fuck do I do?"
I'm freaking out.
Panicking the whole time as a kid. Like, what do you do?
You're right. FAO Schwartz.
I guess. Yeah. I guess there are a lot of things to see.
There's things to see, but seeing isn't doing.
Right.
Yeah,
It's video games and scrolling your phone.
that's right.
That's what they do. That's what everyone does.
Yeah, but what? Not if you're like 8, right? Brandon, you don't give like an 8-year-old a phone.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
Your 8-year-old has a phone?
Responsible parents should not give their kids a phone. My 8-year-old, I have a 9-year-old. He doesn't have a phone.
How are you? Does he have an iPad?
12-year-old. 12 is what I put the phone age at.
Okay.
And they got to be 12 to get a phone. But yeah, he has an iPad that he can use occasionally, but he can't be on it all the time. He has hours restrictions and everything. But the older kids, they're just like adults. I mean, it's just phones. It's phones and talking to their friends, and they play a lot. They do play a lot of video games, but the video games they play, they're online with their headphones, talking to their actual friends.
Mm-hmm.
So hanging out with your friends has kind of, for the boys at least, has just changed. It's like they still hang out with the same friends that I hung out with when I was 15. I just had to go to Sonic or the ballpark to do it. They're doing it online talking to them as they play video games together.
But like being bored as a kid inspired so much.
Yeah.
You got to be bored. Roam around.
I used to just roam the neighborhood. My mom couldn't afford childcare. She'd just leave me at home, and I'd just walk around the neighborhood all day. We didn't have a neighborhood per se, but it was the woods. I did all kind of shit.
Yeah. We would get dropped off at the park district. Like, just nobody was watching us.
We'd be riding our bikes on the highway.
On the highway?
Like on our way to like a fucking stream. And in hindsight, probably.
Where the fuck did you live?
The fucking.
All your stories. You first you just skipped school and went to Philly.
Yeah.
Now you're riding bikes on the highway. When your parents were around, they were getting drunk in the driveway as you guys
only on weekends
set fire to the shed out back.
Yeah, that was teens.
Okay, all right.
That blew it up. No, but you could to get anywhere, to get from neighborhood to neighborhood. It was like so spread out that like if you wanted to and your parents were busy and you could bike there, you were gonna have to be on a highway for a second.
Are you just gonna wear the sunglasses the whole time?
Are they coming or not?
I don't know.
Because this drops me down about 4 points.
Oh yeah, put them back.
Just trying to cover up as much as your body as you can.
Walking around a mall was the best way to pass the time, I thought.
It was good.
Remember Orange Julius?
We didn't have Orange Julius.
So good.
What's that? Is that the Dairy Queen? We have like one here. I think.
It was like, so my brother and I figured out how to make them at home. 2 cylinders of frozen orange concentrate, couple scoops of vanilla ice cream, little vanilla extract. That's an Orange Julius. It rules.
It tastes just as good.
It's just as good as the real thing. Highly recommend. This episode's going to do numbies, boys.
Oh, no. I'm interested. Our childhood mall DM'd me on Instagram. They're like, if you ever want to collab. And I was like, all right, mall.
No way.
Sure.
How many stores are in the mall? Is it like a big one?
It's the one we went to. It's the Ohio Valley Mall. But all their stores now are like, there are stores you would find in like Grand Theft Auto. They're like not real stores. They're like, Mike's Place.
Yeah.
And they sell like wicker chairs.
Yeah, our mall's real weird, to Exton Mall in Exton, Pennsylvania. But it's like a lot of doctor's offices in it now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A lot of...
Dead malls are sad.
Yeah.
They're sad places. Our mall is completely deceased.
Well, they attract a lot of hobbyists.
Yeah.
You're right. So what do the teens do now that they don't have malls? That was like the place to be. Remember the cookie cake spot?
They hang out online together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not the same.
It's not the same, but
I bet you it's similar.
Probably.
What I was doing, hanging out with friends in person, didn't have any substance.
Yeah, we weren't doing it. You weren't accomplishing anything.
We'd have like 8 of us, and we'd go fast food place to fast food place. One of us buys 1 fry, so we can all stay there until we get kicked out.
Did you all have cancer, or was that just you?
Only half of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we had that in the
It's
woods.
contagious.
The woods. We'd just hang out in the woods because you could do whatever you want in the woods.
Yep.
Nobody's watching you.
There'd be spots with names after them. Broken Bridge.
Has
Ozone.
Bader seen the titty statue?
No, he hasn't.
There's a titty statue?
There's a statue of like a really well-built woman. And I'll show you.
Is it in your? It's in your office?
No. I wish I could nab her, but no. What was the haunted place in your hometown, Brandon?
Not really in my hometown, but if you went to Columbus, which was the next town over, they had Three-Legged Lady Road. And if you would drive past this old road, this old church that didn't have any lights or anything, and if you drove slow past the church, the old dead woman with 3 legs would chase after your car. Was the
That's pretty scary.
precipice of it, yeah. But you would have to slow down. The old wives' tale was you would stop in front of and honk once or maybe honk twice, and if you honked a third time, she was coming.
She was coming out with 3 legs?
Yeah.
Did that make her faster? Oh my God, there she is.
There she is.
That's the titties?
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the woman.
Yeah, a lot of that. There's some vegetation and a stone.
The titties are the titties.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, did you ever go to Egypt Valley?
Yeah, so that was in Ohio.
Yeah.
And supposedly you would just drive your car through and then your car would break.
Yeah. It was like a Bermuda
Hell
Triangle
yeah.
for cars. But I think everybody's car was just shitty.
Exactly what
It was just bumpy road.
So it's bound to happen statistically to at least a couple people per day. And when that happens, they spread the word, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, it is haunted."
Yeah, break down your car.
Then we went to the tuberculosis center.
There was an old tuberculosis facility when they thought it was just insanity, And so you could go up there. I went up there for New Year's Eve, and then I chickened out before midnight. My dad had to come get me.
You went to the tuberculosis center for the ball drop?
Yeah.
Wait, by yourself?
No, it was like a thing. You'd go up there with and you'd drink and stuff, but I was afraid because they still had chains on the wall.
I was too afraid, yeah.
We filmed a podcast from there.
That's right.
And your dad was like, okay, I'll come pick you up at the tuberculosis center.
Yeah, Dad, I'm at the TB place.
We have this place, Bachelor's Grove. It's a cemetery. It's allegedly haunted, and you're supposed to see like a lady in a white dress. So we all went, heard some rustling in the trees behind us. We're like, it was cops, and we all got trespassing tickets.
What was the TV place called?
I think it was called the Insane Asylum.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that was the official name. It was something weird.
I love those. I would still be creeped out to go there.
The bottom of our neighborhood had one of our friend group's older sisters told us that it was haunted. It was Wiggleworm Farm. You had to run up the driveway.
Wiggleworm Farm ain't scary. That's a splash pad for kids.
And touch their barn and run back. And it turns out it was just farmers who were like, get the fuck off our driveway.
It's a Mario Kart track.
Yeah, it's
Wiggleworm Farm.
Yeah, you're right.
Spooky old Wiggleworm Farm.
We had an old railroad track that supposedly, if you sat on the track in the dead of night for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, the ghost light of a train would approach you. But that just seems like you're asking to get run over by a real train.
Yeah, that's just like a way to die.
Yeah,
My dad used to take us walking on train tracks a good amount. And in hindsight,
Put some postpartum for your dad.
Yeah.
maybe.
I got him. I'm going to take him for a walk.
Yeah. Along the bank of the Brandywine River. So it was like,
You're just making
That's from The Hobbit.
I swear.
I know Brandywine.
Right next to Wiggleworm Farm on the Brandywine River.
To the barn, to the tracks.
And the Bubbletown train would come through.
Did Richard Scarry create your town?
Like a Stephen
And then
King
Lonely
novel.
and his Apple helicopter would have to come save you. Oh man.
I like the name Wiggleworm Farm.
I think it would be a cool
awesome.
series to go to. Like every small town has like a haunted place. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna start. Like I would tell my kids, like, hey, go out back and circle the tree 100 times, and a ghost will appear, just to get them out.
Yeah, just get them out.
Yeah.
Oh, the 30th time the kid vomits just from being dizzy.
My mom would make me dowling rods. So she would cut a hanger, and you would have to hold them real loose. And it's used to be how people found water, and they would cross naturally. But she said if you went over, because it would be hollow ground, if you went over a grave, they would cross as well. So I thought there were bodies buried in the backyard. That was actually really scary.
She would do that.
That's like a metal detector for dead bodies. Like,
yeah. My dad made up a ghost, and he made my neighborhood was haunted by the White Cipher. And then he would like put like white.
Sounds like
baby,
a rapper.
I know. He put like white baby powder on his hands and put a pan print on the side of our house one day when I was having a sleepover. Fucked everybody up.
So that was such a blast.
That's the stuff I can't wait for as a parent.
Yeah,
to really,
fucking with them.
Yeah.
We all wanted to see a dead body.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Outside of a funeral home, I've never seen one.
Fortunately.
Unless you've walked past one in New York and didn't know.
no, I've never seen one.
No, thankfully.
You wanna?
I'll go to the cemetery with you.
Have you, Brandon?
Tickets?
Yeah.
What?
Well, but not like that. I was the first to happen upon a car accident one time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Right. So, yeah.
How old were you?
Oh, 20. No, I was working. I was working at the Daily Journal in Tupelo. I was 30.
You saw
28, 29, 30.
Like a recently dead body?
Yeah. Yeah. So he was just laying in the road. It bothered me. Yeah. Bothered me a lot.
How often do you think about that?
I hadn't thought about it in probably a decade, but I will probably.
I'll go through the next 5 years of his life.
A nice 2-3 year period where it'd be all I think about.
Did you call the police or like?
They were on the way.
He's gonna be singing "Happy Birthday, Tommy." Get a random bloody nose.
I wasn't the first person there. I was one of the first. I was there before the cops, but after a small crowd had started gathering. Yeah.
Were you going to help and like extract things, or was it just?
Oh yeah. No, I no. I don't. It wasn't really like that. It was already, the situation was defined before I got there. So there was no. I have often fantasized about being the first and pulling somebody out of a burning car. I really want to do that before I die. I want to.
So you want to be a fireman, basically?
No, I want to be a hero. I want to be a hero that doesn't have to face. If I'm a fireman, I got to face it a lot, right? I want to just accidentally stumble upon something, be a hero, and then be done with it.
And a ring camera catches it.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I want to save somebody from a burning car or a burning building. But I don't want to do it to the point where I'm actually
get burned.
in danger. Yeah.
And then that person reveres you
And they're
to
rich.
such a strong degree that they end up like becoming obsessed with you. And
In my mind, that person's parent, dad, is a billionaire. And to reward me, he gives me an ungodly sum of money.
And you just bet a lot more action.
Then I give some to the local Boys and Girls Club to build a basketball, to build a hoop, and then the rest I blow on 11 a.m. college football games.
But your face has to be on center court, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
And you set a fire to it, then you save them.
Wow.
Correct. And it's a never-ending cycle of me saving the orphans that I've created.
We get the Titty statue behind the hoop.
I would love to be an old barkeep that had an old regular who died and left me everything.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
does that happen?
Did that happen to Pat?
I'm sure it's
Did
happened.
that happen to the beef?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
He could be sitting on something. I don't know.
Is that how he got Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No, that guy's still alive, but he befriended the son of the man who wrote it when they both were waiters at a wine bar.
What's he?
Is that Tommy?
Hey, Dan.
Oh.
Big Cat.
Big Cat?
Why did he FaceTime me?
Oh, are we allowed to say who he met last night?
I don't know.
That seems like it was accidental.
Are you muted? Why'd he FaceTime me?
Butt
I'm
dial?
gonna zoom in. I'm sending him a link.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Maybe he butt dialed me.
Do you think anyone's ever been pulled out of a burning car and then sustained life-ending injuries from the broken glass?
Probably.
You gotta break the glass to pull them out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Glass
they
is already
say like
broken.
you're not supposed to do anything if you're not trained.
That'd be fucked up then, just to watch him.
You can't watch them.
Sorry, dude, I'm not trained.
You're just
I
there
called
like
help.
this.
Let me look
Your
up a
hands
YouTube
are up.
video.
I fell for all those. The algorithm for all was pushing me those two dudes that go like diving in the lakes to find
Yeah.
whatever. And I bought my car has 3 fucking glass breakers in it now and like a seatbelt cutter and all that shit.
Those
My wife
dudes,
just
So
bought those too.
Really? Yeah.
those dudes will like tell the families things they didn't need to hear. Like,
Yeah.
he was so close to getting out. He was fighting.
Yeah. I'd prefer to hear they knock themselves out on the steering wheel.
Yeah, he didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucked up. My buddy was driving. I was probably like 23, middle of the day, a Wednesday afternoon, and he like looked down for 1 second, and his knee turned the steering wheel, and we go like 40 miles per hour into a tree. Airbags deflate. At the last second, I saw it, and I went over to try moving the wheel, so I got hit by both airbags, and the tree was in my part of the car, and it was caved in right before my knees. And I look over, he's got a bloody nose, car smoking. He gets out of the car, and he's like, Conrad, get out of the car, get out of the car. And I realize that because of the damage, I can't open my car door, but he doesn't realize that. And I tell him, I can't. And he immediately thinks I'm like paralyzed because it's caved in from the start. And he's like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, no, it's just that I can't open the door. But to see your friend think he just paralyzed you.
How many times has life tried to kill you?
Hell
Who
was
were you in a past life?
That was like
be
a
dead.
911 episode.
You're supposed to be dead.
regardless
I've
of
been in 4 car accidents where the airbags went off.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that we should be this close to him.
No, this is like some
Yeah.
final destination.
Were you driving?
2 of them I was. 2 of them I was not.
I've never had an airbag deploy.
Me either.
Oh, they're too
I've been
big for me.
too.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I wish they were smaller and less powerful.
They're so powerful.
I don't like how powerful and big they are. It's so
You want to be smaller?
tiny. I want,
A
like,
tiny little airbag.
Yeah.
Yeah, they suck.
4 car accidents, and you're still comfortable getting in a car.
I don't love it.
We're gonna jinx it right now.
I hate being in a passenger seat.
I'd be traumatized.
I flinch.
I hate being in a passenger seat too.
When was the last time that happened for you?
A while. Never with my wife. Occasionally here, and I guess as an Uber.
As an Uber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Danny, you should not be here.
I think I have one life left. I'm gonna blow it at the shore.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you're going to go?
Knee deep in a pussy.
Yeah, definitely.
Boardwalk ride, one of those slingshots just goes flying off over the sea.
There's a countdown.
No, it'll be like
Oh!
Nikki Smokes leaves the stove on. I don't realize.
Hey, Big Cat.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, it's us.
Where's Tommy?
He's back in the Mostly Sports studio. You want to talk to him?
No, I just wanted to wish him happy birthday. I missed the fuck out of you guys. I
Miss
saw
you
him on
too.
the
We
show and I
miss
got
you.
really sad.
I'll FaceTime you after the show with him.
Are we allowed to say
All right, perfect.
who you talked to last night?
We could. Should we save the story for Monday?
Yeah, we could.
You look good.
Yeah, looking tan.
I'm tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you been doing?
Look at you. Oh, man. That's beautiful.
That's just what you want to see.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's what you want to see.
That's
That's what you want
wanna
to see.
yeah.
I'll be back on Monday. Oh, you guys want to see? Hold on. We're going to get this. Wait. That's Trevor Lawrence there. He's getting... Can I zoom in? Can you zoom in?
I think
No. All right. Well, Trevor Lawrence is about to. He's trying to hit a shot up into the.
Yell to him.
There he goes. Wait. Hold on.
Trevor!
That is him.
Can you see the hair?
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There he
Oh
is.
my
You see
God!
him?
There,
Undeniably him.
Trevor Lawrence.
is that Trevor Lawrence?
That's Trevor Lawrence.
Put him on
He's
the
been on
thumbnail.
the yak now.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thumbnail.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, no.
What? Trevor Lawrence stuns on the
Trevor Lawrence surprise appearance?
Yeah, there he is.
He's like down to
who's that?
earth.
Is that the Pope behind him?
Who else is that? I don't recognize. That might be Matthew Kachuk right there.
Just name the biggest athletes you can think of.
It's really he's just like a regular guy.
Yeah, I know. He's kind of chill with you guys, right?
My God. All right, Trev.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Trevor.
All right. I miss you guys so much. I'll see you Monday. Sorry,
Yeah.
I've been out.
Miss you more. Don't be sorry.
Enjoy all the
Love you guys.
food.
I got a great story. I got a great yak story. A great bookend to a yak story that you guys are aware of, but we'll make the fans aware of on Monday.
Can't wait.
All right, I'll FaceTime
right.
with Tommy in a minute.
All right, or I'll just call you later.
All right, that works.
See you, Big Cat.
All right, okay, bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Have y'all seen today? It was the buzz of the office. There's a young lady in Chicago that is TikTok Zach, our cream team Zach, and obviously a PMT now, but FaceTime Zach and asked him out on a date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very real
Yeah.
quest for a date.
And being somebody that looks exactly like him makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
This makes me feel great.
And there was already women TikToking about Zach.
Right.
And then he said he wasn't an intercourse guy.
Now they're going
And
crazy.
They're going crazy.
I'll make you an
brother.
intercourse guy.
Yep.
Smart move.
Oh man, what's his move?
Brilliant.
'Cause he has to go on. He has to deny her, right?
I mean, look.
Message is for Zach from Barstool, pardon my take, and Zach only.
Oh, wow.
My name's Rachel. I'm a Pilates instructor here in Chicago, and I think that we would have so much fun if we went on a date together. So this is me publicly shooting my shot. I have never done something like this ever in my life, but I love every video that you're in. I think you're hilarious and cute, and I think we'd have a lot of fun together if we went out and explored the city and just did fun shit. Let's go and have fun. Let's go on a date, Zach.
Oh my God.
Or DM me. Or whatever.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That
but
is
that
awesome.
would freak me out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Oh, shit. Things just got real. What do I do?
Okay.
That's too much at once.
Danny's going to get a lot of those videos after the shore.
I think, Danny, you should go in. You shouldn't be Danny Smokes. You should go into the shore Virgin Danny.
Yeah, you tell him I don't want to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, just VD. Just say,
I'm VD.
I'm VD. I'm VD.
And the bar. Just hands off, I'm VD.
I brought a gift for Danny. I don't know if it could. I brought a gift for Danny for the shore. If you guys could just pass it down to him.
You just had that on you.
No, I brought it to him.
I'll say I'm Virgin Danny.
It's lube.
For now.
I'm Virgin Danny.
Just throw it across the fucking.
And please don't.
Well, that's why you don't throw it
Self-tanner.
across.
Clear face, oil-free sunscreen. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
I want you to
50?
be,
It's a bit much.
well, I don't want you to get too tan.
The tanning salon only,
Yeah.
I get DMs asking about Danny.
Really?
I never pass them along.
they're bots,
Why,
Kate.
why not?
They're real people.
Oh, you've never told him until
Why
now?
wouldn't you pass them
Something that he would
along?
love to
I
know.
say this out loud every now and then, but Danny's never been like, who are they?
I'm going through Danny's DMs.
Well, he wants to know. If I was Danny, I would like to know.
Would you
who
like
is
to
it?
know?
What does she look like? What does she do for a living?
I'll pass them along.
They're all out of state, you know.
That could be nice.
Danny off camera is a pussy addict.
You always say
The
that.
hound.
The
Wrong.
VDPA.
I'm not an intercourse guy. I told you.
Virgin Danny.
Virgin Danny.
And you're not going to give it up.
I don't love that either.
If you want to give it up, like the girl would have to be really fucking special.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
So he's prude. He's prude.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
And I know what I'm doing by saying this. So, for the past, let's call it 5 years.
What's he?
If I meet a girl, they will usually, they ask what I do, and then that leads to her Googling me. And, before this, I'm not in much content. I'm on dog walk once a week. So I'm like nobody. They're not going to know who I am. You see my Twitter. You see my Instagram. For some reason, there's no rhyme or reason behind this. But on the first page of Google results, it just says 7 results for Danny Conrad is a virgin. And when you click on the link, it goes right to our merch store. It makes absolute no sense. To this day, I don't know how it got there. But over time, I'm like, surely being on the yak will bump me from this being on the first page.
Click it.
And now you're Virgin Danny, so.
Oh, yeah, there's the Danny Conrad is a virgin merch.
I don't know how.
Barstool took advantage of a loophole. That's Googled so often.
Yeah, it's like, we might as well use this to push pickleball.
I thought, maybe being on the yak will get this out of the first page. Maybe Beach House will get this out of the first
page.
page.
A little too many.
Wait,
and you know what it kind of end up getting bumped down by? Instead of Danny Conrad Virgin?
Ice Spice?
Danny Conrad Cancer. So it's always a pretty interesting first date talk every time.
So you found this out because a girl was like, hey, the virgin thing.
Yeah.
looked you up.
And this was 4 years ago?
Oh, no.
How long before you tell the girl that you're not a virgin?
It's usually until she asks.
I'm buying the Danny Conrad Virgin shirt right now. What's that first one? Danny Conrad Make-A-Wish. Danny Conrad Coffin.
Big one. Ton of great icebreakers in the first date.
Wait, click the Virgin again. Can we click on just the first T-shirt?
How would that even happen?
I don't know how this happens. It got to the point where I almost just
look at the.
I'm not
tags
asking
of
for
the
it to be
shirt.
removed. I'm just asking to know how it happened.
Huh.
Yeah, is right. So yeah, that's
Okay. So that's a problem.
what I've been dealing with in my dating life. But yeah.
That's a really nice.
Funny, right?
Should we just we could remedy this?
Can we?
I didn't know we had a very literal pickleball tee.
Yeah. It's,
My goodness. Huh. Yeah, Danny, what do we...
What do you do? Just make a shirt with Danny's number and circle it?
I think it's just we have to have shirts. We have to get Danny Conrad has fucked a few times. Higher.
Danny fucks.
What if the shirt just said psych? And then the back had the notches.
I thought of all this. This, like I said, took place 5 years ago. If being on the yak, if being on Barstool Beach House, all this did not take it off the first page of Google results, what will?
So what if we ask a bunch of yak listeners right now to search your name over and over, Danny Conrad, thickish penis.
That works.
And that's
Thickish?
that thickish.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Yeah.
Thickish.
And that would be the first result for Danny Conrad.
Danny D.
Doesn't have to be the first. Just asking for,
I want
asking for that to be off the first.
Let's push it off with Danny Conrad, thickish penis.
Thickish. Okay, fine.
And then search over and over. TJ, is that how that works? Can we manipulate that?
I think they would have to get something it would need to lead to something. So if Che blogs,
but that doesn't lead to anything.
It leads to all of those merch items have Danny Rappaport from the Foreplay podcast in the item description.
Okay, but
so I
for
think
what
it's a Danny response.
No, because for what it's worth, he wasn't even hired 5 years ago. The merch has changed.
Did you see that there's this gay couple, Daniel and Conrad, and they just fuck? And there's a bunch of them. Dude,
that's what they do?
Yeah, there's a series called Bareback.
Great.
And Bareback, a big sticky mess. And it's Daniel and Conrad.
So now that'll end up on the first page of results as well.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Maybe you drop the Danny and go Dan Conrad.
That'll help.
Fuck.
Wait, look up the baby shirtless Kirk Chain.
Okay.
Why?
The baby shirtless Kirk Chain?
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Images? Yeah. All right.
Wait.
I think he looks sick.
He has a shirt. He has a chain that says Kirk.
Yeah, he's.
Who's Kirk?
I don't know. I think just
He's a Minifan.
good body.
Yeah.
That was a good change of subject.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks,
thank you.
Kyle.
Is there something else you were trying to get to?
Want to see that?
TJ, type in Danny Conrad T and see if it autofills.
Well, I think it'd be I.
Thickish.
Oh. You have to clarify. Should they put the hyphen between the thick and the ish?
No.
It has to be the same. Okay.
Twitter, The Office, TikTok. Not yet. What's the Danny Conrad Jamboree?
I can for
Not
my
me, I hope.
blog of the yak today, I will title it Danny Conrad Thickish Penis.
Oh, this guy looks
and
cool.
then tag a bunch of that stuff, so hopefully it gets some views and pops up.
You know what my best guess as to how that happened was, though? And I don't know. I used to sit next to Carl, and he would always have to do, like, hashtags when he finished a blog. And sometimes he would just, like, look at me and be like, I don't know, Danny Conrad virgin. Or he never said that. He would say dumb things like, White Sox Dave, asshole. That's all I could think of.
In the trend of like Barstool with like copyright issues and getting sued, Carl used to blog full movies. That's my favorite thing. Every Sunday it would be like, watch Twister.
Yeah.
Wake up with The Godfather.
I'll wake up with
The whole script. It's just like
no, it was the video.
100 pages.
Full
It was the
video.
full video of the movie.
You can just watch it on the Barstool blog.
Yeah, imagine watching it that way. 2 hours.
Hell
There's
yeah.
no paywall.
Yeah, I'll watch
Check
it.
this
fuck
out.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
Thanks, Carl. Good blog,
check it
Carl.
out right here on this site.
You gotta watch Twister on Barstool. They've been churning out some really good shit lately.
Dude, Mission Impossible. You don't have to go to the theater. He has it on his blog.
he had good taste in movies. Are those still up? There's no way in hell.
I got a suit a time or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't realize whenever like a cool house would go up for sale, like an actor's house or like from a movie or whatever, I would use the actual photos from Zillow. I didn't know you couldn't do that.
Can't do that.
I didn't know you couldn't do
I
that.
thought
You
that was.
can't.
I thought that was public.
I got us big time sued.
Really?
I got in like big trouble.
Have you ever gotten a
years ago.
suit, Brandon?
Yeah.
Sued? No. But I've gotten in some sponsor trouble.
Ah.
We all know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think we all know
Heard
that.
about that.
But I don't think I've ever gotten us sued yet. No.
Kyle, you're twice.
You're twice?
Let's just say I haven't made the company any money. Twice. One was just a cease and desist.
Okay.
That made me feel good.
That was a fake music festival?
That was the Little Tay concert tour. She stopped at one of her tours was like the Penn State Phi Sig frat house, and then they got pissed.
With the frat house? Or the?
Yeah, I made up a bunch of like fake locations.
Was Little Tay made up?
She was
No,
like,
she
her
was-
mom was
yeah,
like a
she
big
was
wig
like a-
real estate agent.
Is that the one? Do you remember where I think it was her. She went missing for like a while.
They said she died.
Yeah.
Her parents said she died?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Pretty convincing.
Yeah, so many people believed it.
I mean, yeah.
I would.
One was
Yeah,
a
it was pretty
daycare.
believable.
One was a daycare.
Oh, there we go.
Delta Airlines. Come on, Kyle. Yeah.
Do your thing, Brandon.
Well, tonight, if you're looking for something to watch, you can do it by watching some boxing. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, the third of their trilogy. They are the two most dynamic and fierce female athletes in the world, and they're facing off. All eyes are on Katie Taylor. She's seeking ultimate glory, while Amanda Serrano is fighting for redemption and revenge. Stakes have never been higher for women's sports as we await one of the most highly anticipated rivalries to unfold. And where are we going to watch this women's trilogy fight tonight? Netflix. The fight is accessible globally and included as part of your Netflix subscription. So if you have Netflix, you can watch it. If you don't have Netflix, get it and watch this fight. No expensive pay-per-view fees, just right there on your Netflix. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. And that's how you say those in that order. 8 p.m. Eastern tonight, Taylor, Serrano 3 on Netflix.
If I ever mentioned that I met Serrano and she was a delight.
You did yesterday.
Yesterday. Just
yeah.
yesterday. I did.
But every person you've ever met has been a delight.
No, you saying somebody's a delight is high praise.
That is high praise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it. She was lovely.
Have you ever met somebody and the word delight didn't come to your head when describing them? No. Okay, that's a
I do
solid
pretty
no.
much like everyone I meet.
Yeah.
It's
What about
a
you,
problem.
Brandon? What like celeb or big name was legitimately an asshole?
Chris Fowler and Lee Corso.
Whoa.
Corso?
Yeah. Also,
How recently?
1999.
Okay.
Yeah. It was October 99, and I stalked them at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 of them. I worked at the rental car place, National Rental Car. And every Sunday night, I would have to prepare the reservations. I would get their little ticket. I'd write their names out. And I noticed on Thursday, we had a Thursday night game, Mississippi State. I had Fowler, Corso, and Herbstreit all coming to get a car. And so I told my boy, Phil and Alan, and we went to the airport the day they were flying in, and we met. We were going to be there and meet them. And Herbstreit walked over and took pictures with us and hung out and was cool. And Fowler and Corso were not having it. They did not like it. Which, looking back, I get it. I get why they didn't like it. Like,
Was there a crowd of people there, or was it just
us? We were the crowd of
You could
people.
maybe make the time.
We were the crowd of people.
But you get not wanting to be in that situation. But how did they express their disdain?
Walked right past us, and then we saw them again in the parking lot, and Fowler just gave us like this look, just like that, real disdain.
What
Real disdain.
pieces of shit?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Oh my god.
And then in my professional life, the only guy who's ever been an asshole to me was the Big Show.
Really?
Oh.
I did the wrestling show for 3 years or 2 years. The only guy who was ever a dickhead was the Big Show.
And you interviewed him.
No, but I was me and Robbie Fox and went to an AEW Dynamite in Jacksonville, and we were on the show. We were part of a skit to ask MJF and Chris Jericho a press conference question, and we were backstage with the wrestlers watching the wrestling as all the wrestlers were doing. And Big Show walks up to me and said, "What the fuck are you doing back here?" And I was like, "I'm an invited guest." And he said, "Well, you're an invited guest. You're not a wrestler." I was like, "I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm on the show too." And he just was a dickhead. And then somebody else from AEW said, "No, they're cool, man. They're cool." Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck
so,
the Big Show.
Yeah.
What was his reputation before that?
I think I don't know what his reputation is with other interviewers or whatnot or wrestlers, but I don't know that he's got a bad reputation, but he was an asshole to me. And Robbie Fox wasn't even there. I don't know. He wasn't standing next to me. It was me and Aria, if y'all remember Aria.
He was probably just chasing tail.
He might have been.
Yeah.
He might have been.
Yeah.
But it was
No, he couldn't be a better
he's
guy.
the nicest guy in the world. He was just chasing tail.
the Big Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what gives y'all reason to say that at all?
He was at the club.
He's a nice dude. Trust me. Trust me.
The only time I've met notable people was here, and I don't think anybody's just going to come in here and just be mean to me.
It's so easy just to be acceptable.
Yeah.
And fake.
Fake. Yeah. It's easy to be.
It's easy to be fake. Just be fake.
Yeah.
I remember. Do you guys know the comedian Jimmy Carr?
Yeah.
He's like a big
He's
deal.
huge.
Yeah.
He's so
And
funny.
Way back in my early Barstool days, Chaps and I had a show called High Haters where we would get guests that like we had no business getting. And I think it was supposed to be a Vibs interview, but he couldn't make it up. It was up at SiriusXM headquarters with Jimmy Carr. And I didn't know at the time, like I wasn't I like had heard his name, but I didn't know who he was. And classic me, like Subway, I was kind of like a little bit late, and he was very annoyed at the whole, because Chaps and I were not professional interview. We had like no business being there. Yeah. So we basically like wasted his time, gave him a terrible fucking interview. And then afterwards he was like, "Okay, I don't know what the point of that was, but thanks for wasting my time." Blah, blah, blah. And I was oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself.
So thanks for wasting my time.
It was basically like those weren't his exact, but like the vibe was very much like he was like looking around at people being like, what the fuck was it? Like whatever. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I feel the same way. I'm so sorry." Like, yeah, that was probably the most awkward one I could think of. But we used to get guests that like we did not have any business.
Like who?
Talking to. Like big name comedians would come through the office before I knew how to Probably still don't.
Do you know how to interview now?
No, God, no.
Let's get a big guest on Come.
Yes. Hey, if you're a big celebrity, come on my once a week Thursday show that gets 400 views.
That's not true.
Come on. Come through.
Brandon, do you
Very
think
awkward.
like you have the Chris Fowler experience? Do you think anybody has that experience with you?
No, here's okay. No, because here's the secret. When we go to the college football shows and the dozen and stuff like that, I go out of my way to interact and be. I'm super nice guy because people think
Sounds
I'm an asshole
genuine,
here.
too.
I
really have to
Brandon
force.
Walker-
I put on this face in the morning. Oh
Brandon
my
Walker,
God, it is exhausting.
Brandon Walker is a fucking nice guy.
Oh no, you are forgetting that I join you on those trips.
Danny, what do you think?
Mississippi.
I might have been an asshole to you once. Oh, no, Ole Miss is different.
Okay.
Yeah, I walked into the Grove
This
with
guy-
both fingers up.
I thought you were gonna say I'd go out of my way to be like a heel towards them.
Oh,
That's crazy.
there I
There's
did.
video of
there,
it.
there I did. There I was.
It was
I was pointing at. Yeah, hey, look at you, fat bitch. Yeah, I was
You
doing
got
that.
entertaining.
I
You got
was
personal.
I was.
But I would too, because they were calling you names.
Yeah, they were calling me names. I was absolutely saying some shit that. Did we have that on camera?
I posted it.
Okay.
I think I made my own edit with I'm
Yeah.
the man in the background as people.
No, but I'm cognizant of like the reputation I might have, and I try to go above and beyond anything.
And I'd say 95% of them laughed, but there was that one guy we were getting a little worried about.
Yeah. Oh, security Mike had to step in.
Yeah. That's because I wasn't around. No, it's because he was way bigger than me.
Mhm.
But I did warn you about him.
I don't remember that guy.
I had security have to step in after the dozen between me and a guy one time.
Really?
What?
Dude tried to steal my glasses.
Oh, that's
Like he was pissed or he thought
No,
it was being funny?
he was like really fucking drunk. He was like, "Give me those, bitch."
The fact that he had the confidence, that's.
I'll find the
Okay,
video
here
and
you
point
go.
it out.
All right.
You're fucking.
no, don't really. You don't really have a video of that, do you?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. It was I made a compilation
Okay.
for Viva.
Oh yeah, that one went out. Yeah.
Is there another one of like the?
I don't know. It was that I blacked out that weekend, man. It was rough. We walked into that Grove and they were every side was just right at you.
You gotta kind of love that though.
I didn't mind it. I walked with my chest out, but it was looking back. It was kind of crazy.
This.
Yeah.
Is this mine, TJ, with the music?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Did you put
there's
Aloe Black behind it?
Yeah, but
you
there's-
always do, Dan.
but there's one on Viva
Loves
with no
that.
music. What?
Tell everybody.
Thank you, TJ.
Go ahead and tell everybody. Yeah.
Many thanks. Hitchens.
Yeah.
I got to find the one where you got to hear the kids screaming at you, obviously.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think I figured out the Danny thing, by the way.
Uh-oh, what?
The virgin.
If you
thing?
look up Danny Conrad as a virgin on BarstoolSports.com, there's one.
It was Carl.
blog.
Fuck.
It's a snake draft blog.
Dude.
If you go into the tags, Danny Conrad as a
I
virgin.
knew it.
Rainbows, butterflies, and Danny Conrad's a virgin.
It's not even a popular blog. It's
Awesome.
a video.
Butterflies and Danny Conrad.
God bless you, Carl.
Oh, he is an unbelievable.
Oh my! It's not even like a. It's a video blog. What the
Dude,
fuck?
that is so good.
Dude,
One of the most popular things about me is a Carl video blog. I think it's one up in the first page.
Just on a Shawshank Redemption movie blog.
it was,
God damn it!
It's good
Carl.
pull quotes.
Well.
so many people saw that. Yeah,
Carl just did the Undertaker fucking gif. I'm back.
if I ever want to watch Green Mile on the Barstool website, I search Danny Conrad. It's fine.
He always gets the last laugh.
One of Sass's first blogs at Barstool, Carl commented on his like blogger profile account on the site, "What the fuck is this?" Dude. And Sass was so nervous publishing his first blog.
He's a cinematic bully.
He really is. If he just embraced it more, man, he'd be the best. He'd be the best heel of all time. I say this in a nice way, and I'd have no problem saying it if he were here. But craziest person, in a good way.
Yeah,
Unhinged.
Of course.
I'm
Moment
worried.
of
I'm
silence.
worried that the Montana might not be coming.
Are they?
You're worried.
What are we
Wearing
gonna,
Pat's $500 Lucchese's.
What are we gonna talk to them about?
I have nothing. I'm gonna go pee.
I did a little Googling, but I got nothing.
Yeah, who's running point on the Montana boys?
Not a good influencer. I was hoping you'd ask him about
Yeah.
water parks.
You have some water
something.
parks and some cold cuts, right?
I didn't. let that breathe.
They have a
little
clothing
bit.
company. I'm not sure why there's 2, not 3. Don't know if we're allowed to ask.
I bet.
Ask them what their
How many
diet is.
Water parks you think are in Montana?
I bet there's one off.
Set the over under at 1.5.
Well, I feel like the national park areas might have a couple per. I don't know, but maybe not.
I think
Probably a lot of indoor ones.
water parks are built on population a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
No, but
they
water
get a lot of
parks-
tourists.
Yeah, they're like the one of the Poconos is in the middle of nowhere, kind of.
I've been to
like
that
you're
one.
driving the highway and all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Huh. Wait a minute. No, it's not a Montana boy. I thought we had a Montana boy.
Did you see Nikki Smokes in a cowboy hat?
Probably. I could see the
Oh,
reflection in the
no.
glass of the golf simulator.
Nikki Smokes was walking around in a cowboy hat.
He texted me, said I look cool as hell. We need a picture together.
Oh no, that's something. What we got going?
Are we allowed to bring up Kristen Cavalier?
I don't know. They're not waiting anymore, right?
I know. No, they're not. That is so is amicable.
At your own risk.
Who's
then,
wearing a
Kate.
bracelet?
So you want me to bring it up?
Is that,
Great. Are
that's one
neither
of
of
the
them
boys.
in Western wear?
Is that one of the Montana boys?
Just blame me.
Jesus Christ.
All right, wait. Where are they from, Kyle?
Montana.
Montana, I think.
City.
Well, he's not dressed like a Montana boy.
What city are they from?
I don't know, but oh my God.
They do actual ranch stuff.
First to say it, Legends.
So okay, well Dante's sniffing around.
They just did a thing
Oh,
with
wait, wait.
Live Golf. They were just playing
wait a
with
second.
big time
Who's-
golfers.
Is that the?
That's one of the guy's girlfriends, I think.
Fuck.
Wait, isn't that?
We're gonna have to
the-
fight.
The artist?
What artist?
I don't know,
Summer
Dante
Rae.
said Some Summer Rae.
Oh.
That's Summer Rae?
Is that Summer Rae? Kate should know
Boy,
this.
boy, Dante's close
No,
to her.
I'm 1,000 years old.
God damn, Dante.
He's a babysitter.
Danny, do something.
Hey,
She's gonna be really
all
intimidated
right.
by me.
Wait.
He's a babysitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Everyone-
that's not.
just
no,
be
no,
chill.
No,
No,
that's
no.
not.
it's
Just
okay.
be chill and cool and normal.
Everybody cool. What?
Wait, is that Summer Rae?
Look at the way
No.
he swaggy walks. They got swaggy walks.
Wait, Danny.
Summer?
Oh, Danny. Virgin Danny.
God damn it.
Virgin Danny.
BG on the prowl.
Oh, Verge.
When will you learn, Virgin Danny?
You confused me with Danny Conrad.
Danny and Conrad? Daniel and Conrad?
Okay.
Damn it.
So we're just getting shots up instead of coming.
A cool move. Did
No.
you like, oh, you guys are doing a show right there?
It's a bad form. Shooting from his dick.
Who's the other man who looks like a sailor, like a roan
That's Dante.
type? No, he's behind Blutman.
Don't call that one Blutman.
He's giving off roan vibes.
Oh, that's an intern.
What do y'all think?
Oh.
That's one of ours.
Oh.
Isn't that Hank's cousin?
That's
Yes.
Lockwood.
What do y'all think about Blutman's
Lockwood.
haircut? Lukey's haircut.
Looks good.
I think it looks a lot better.
What do you need?
Yeah, it's what he needed.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I like that he kept it a little long.
Yeah, it's still pretty long.
You think that's pretty long?
He said he asked them to do a buzz cut and they wouldn't do it.
Why wouldn't they do it?
I know he said he asked 4 times to do a buzz cut.
That doesn't sound like a barber that you're paying.
The barber,
To do a buzz cut, and they're
That
like, nah.
certainly doesn't sound like a service.
I think it might be like
be
because
the
the
easiest
barber
cut.
doesn't want to then be shamed
Responsible?
for a bad haircut if you go online and be like, this barber fucked me up.
How's a buzz
No.
cut?
He doesn't
A
do
buzz cut is not
cuts.
even open to like styling interpretation. A buzz cut's a buzz cut.
Yeah, but
Also,
that would
I
be
think
harder
the barber
to.
was right.
If a barber says you shouldn't have a buzz cut, you better believe him.
I think
Sure,
that's
but
a
how do
good
you fuck
barber.
up a buzz cut? You know,
I don't know. But I think the barber was right. I'm going to trust the barber on that.
Every time I get
I
my
had a great
haircut,
one in high school.
I think I'm at a 50% botch rate with haircuts. That was fun.
Botch rate. Well,
100.
luckily we work at a job and have a life where we can wear a hat every
Everywhere.
single day.
Yeah.
Somebody found out that guy's name yet when he comes in?
No clue.
That one's not. That's one Montana. boy.
Also, I think there's
Dante
only
got us one Montana.
boy.
There's
We asked for 2.
Caleb, Cade, and Mark.
Short shorts.
Mark.
No,
Dante.
that ain't Mark. That ain't Mark.
Okay. Caleb.
Dante.
Dante, appreciate you connecting
What
us
are their
with them.
names?
What's good?
Spider's giving a tour.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just
got
be
it.
here whenever you want. Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, good to see you.
Hello.
Great
Yeah.
seeing you.
Hello.
What's up?
Don't mind us.
What y'all getting into?
Hey,
What's happening?
Nah, but here, flip back to Dante.
God damn it.
Nah, I'm doing this thing in August, but I'm more of like a babysitter. It's more of a babysitter. They came out and asked me to do it. They were the kids needed some guidance.
I was kind of tricked into it anyway.
Yeah,
I didn't
but,
realize
you know.
it was a whole.
You know, when Dave calls, I gotta pick up. Said Dante, you gotta keep these kids in line.
Yeah.
They kind of look up to me around here.
They called old Dante.
They needed music.
But yeah,
Not the big playlist.
August
just
is
the
gonna be
other one.
crazy. But
Turntables.
they piss me off, but I love them, man.
One of the rooms is dedicated to music.
fuck.
Nah, I just worry about them. Because when I was their age, I didn't have someone like me.
Everybody needs a good mentor.
So, yeah. I don't want to do it. But I love these guys, man.
Oh, that's good.
That's enough. My life's in danger.
Another funny part is I remember Dante at the start saying like, "Oh, I'm looking forward most to the Sunday family dinners." I just found out we're not even going to be there on Sunday night.
They leave on Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
He said he was going to cook for everybody on Sundays.
Yeah, maybe breakfast.
So it's just Friday, Saturdays?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturdays?
Yeah, I'll be gone every Thursday and Friday in August.
I think Dante's first question is going to be what y'all all want for breakfast. Has he already asked that?
Not any of the guys.
Ladies.
He hasn't asked the guys yet.
You were really fucked up last night.
Don't worry,
Hey,
they made you
man.
some waffles.
Drink this.
You were acting crazy, but I won't tell anybody.
What a fake run by Kyle there.
That was a good fake
He
run.
was just pumping the arms, not going fast at all. So Dante just not participating in the tour. He's just going to hang back and talk to her.
This is looking like intimate.
Oh, the phones are out.
Oh boy.
Good body language.
Is she calling 911? I mean, who has
Do
a
they know they're
conversation
standing
right in front of the yak like
studio?
this? Thinking we're not going to talk
Only
about it.
Dante would.
Can I say something cool about me?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
The
That's right.
day that I
Goddamn
was
time.
here, the photography day where I looked like I had hunkers, I was wearing the same outfit she has on, and she's a cool person.
Oh, wow.
I have the same
You
outfit.
mean she's wearing a white T-shirt?
So the day when you dressed up and faked it is
Black
how
jeans,
she's dressing.
white tee,
You never did you wear a hat?
shoes. No, I
An
didn't.
umpire hat?
No, but that's cool too.
Is that a new shirt, Kate?
This?
Yeah.
This was from the remember we did the Yak Summer Fashion Day?
Yeah.
I couldn't find my fringe dress. I think I finally gave it away.
Well, I remember on Come Kate was saying that she literally only has one other shirt that
It's
is
not
not
a
a Barstool
Barstool.
shirt, and it's a white tee.
It's the white tee I wore here that one day.
Did y'all see how many people we send on a tour around the studio?
It was a lot.
It was like 7.
Is that all Montana men?
No, it was. I think it was 4 of our guys, and the Montana boy had one. Oh wow, yeah, we're doing the yakking here, fellas. Maybe come on in. No, okay, just keep doing the tour,
Did Nick and KB abandon ship?
which would be a disaster.
We'd be.
Now it's up to Kate and Virgin Danny
Wait,
and
no.
Pussy getting Brandon.
Nope.
Oh.
You think the sunglasses make that
That could be cool.
be cool? Call her over here. Call her over here to talk to us.
No.
Sade.
No.
Ditch the 0.
Oh boy,
Why is he?
why are they having
A
this conversation
toggle right here.
They're. I don't know how the camera. They're 8 feet outside of our studio, and the door's wide open.
Go anywhere else.
You know how I know they're like normal, way more confident people than me? We were back here cackling.
Yeah,
And they were
didn't even
unfazed.
notice.
That would crush me.
We've had a whole
As a
conversation
person,
about them.
I think
If I
that's
was
just a
standing there
lack
and
of
you guys were
self-awareness.
laughing, I would.
And they landed there. Like they walked from the front.
Yeah, like this is
Yeah.
a good
across
spot
the
to have a
court
conversation.
and settled.
Yeah, they're way better than us. That's for sure.
And just a deep conversation too. They went from just like a casual walk and talk to now it seems to be
Has there been an arm touch yet or anything?
no arm touches.
No.
Not yet. Yeah.
Wow, she's really giving him the business.
Dante, what are you guys talking about?
There's 2 cool guys coming by.
That's what I figured.
Have you guys been to that Western store yet? That's a few blocks over.
Oh, I
Alcala's.
haven't. But you've done it multiple times,
Dude, it
haven't you?
rules in
Yeah.
there.
And here are
Wish
the
I had
Montana
listened.
boys.
I thought you guys were going to bust up that conversation.
But I'm pretty sure he's talking about exactly what I was saying.
He's a Jersey Shore guy anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Dante?
Yeah. Our Delaware beach guy, he's an East Coast beach guy.
You think
Has
I
been
could-
for a long
He's
time.
from Boston.
I think I can sneak one of those.
Oh, yeah.
mics
He's
into
not
the-
from there. I'm sure he frequents it, though. Dante, you want to get more in frame?
What's
Cool guy bracelet, VIP.
how many?
Welcome.
It's a multiple?
I take them off, but the memories, man.
He's got two different club. Yeah, Oh, that's from that country music fest yesterday.
This isn't wrong. Like they're right here.
They're right here. They're making us spy on them.
Look at that, dead center. Good framing.
This is not intentional by him either. I know that.
Can't be.
He doesn't even realize.
He knows what he's doing.
No.
Yeah,
he will say something that's crazy.
Dante-
I didn't know that cameras weren't on the court too.
Dante doesn't make mistakes. No, I wasn't talking about you.
Different Dante.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything's fine back here.
Resume.
Get a little closer and keep talking to each other though. Just get closer to the studio.
Oh no.
Oh,
Dante.
Scared him off.
He's upset.
Did he get mad?
Probably.
Probably a little
He
bit.
exists in a participant. Oh, there you go. Move 8 feet.
Finally in the clear.
I've been wanting to tell you. Something I've been wanting to say.
All right.
The way music hits my ears.
Now that we're alone.
Now let me really tell you about myself.
How high do you like your bass?
Where to start? Oh, man.
I'm sorry about those guys.
This tan's pretty natural.
Nah, fuck these guys. Let's move 4.5 feet away.
I could touch the rim right now.
Yeah. Oh man, they're always trying to get you on camera.
Just not today, guys.
Never safe in a media office.
Yeah,
And I'm more of a private guy, if you didn't know that.
God.
Let's get really out of you.
I don't think there's any here. There's certainly no cameras a little this way.
I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Thank God we got way out of that studio's way.
I think we're alone.
And I told them,
Hold on, there's
you
a
need
camera
4
on us.
pillows. You need 4 pillows per bed.
Hold on, there's cameras on us. I know a spot. Let's take 4 steps.
Free throw line.
Chat naturally.
It's absurd. See, okay, now imagine him in a house that's every room is bugged.
Dude.
Yeah.
He at least knows there's.
Can we not get a little bit of privacy at center court?
This fucking company.
Hey, I think people are listening to me in the bedroom.
All right.
All right.
That was
fun.
That was a good time.
Are they just going to tour the Montana boys around till like 2 o'clock?
I think it's Montana boy.
It's just
No
a boy.
Z.
Just one boy.
It looks like just one.
Well, which Montana boy is it?
It looked like the main one.
Is there a main
There's a
one?
main
if there's
one?
2 of them, how's there a main one?
There's one.
2 or 3.
And his
If you
name
look
would
at
be.
jawlines, you,
There's 2 or 3
know.
of them.
Is
I
that
think
the
that-
hierarchy?
They all have.
Hierarchy.
now,
There's a
dude.
hierarchy, yes. 100%.
And what's the main one's name?
I like that you asked Dante what their names was, and he was like, "Spider's giving a tour right now." Like, don't ask.
How dare ya? Can't answer that.
Oh boy.
It's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
For sure,
So
for
it
sure.
is
I think it was that one.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, that's Caleb.
Look at that angle.
He's hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caleb
that
Winterburn,
Wait,
what a
what's
name.
His bio?
Mm-hmm.
Live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Oh. Boy.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Is that how much a tractor plows?
I mean,
Quarter mile and then it turns?
Is that a drag race?
No, I think that's from Fast and Furious.
Furious?
Oh.
I think that's Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious.
Very relatable.
Imagine stealing something from Fast and the Furious and using it as your whole thing.
Embarrassing. just hot in every picture.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the thing
Why
about being
post it
hot.
otherwise?
You're going to be that in every picture.
Are we sure this is who it is?
Yeah.
Looks like him.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all sure.
No, not sure. But
Damn.
Because this is not the one that was with Kristen Cavallari.
No.
It's probably for the best. So we can at least ask him.
Yeah, we can ask him about it.
look at that big
We can ask him what he thinks of it.
spoonfish.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
We can ask him if he gets tired of people asking about it like we would never ask about it.
I'd like
you
to
guys get
ask-
tired of people asking about that?
I'd like to ask about that fish.
You want to ask about that fish?
I'd like to know what kind of fish that is.
I bet you guys might have some stuff in common, country boys.
Probably, I would imagine.
Is country north very different from country south, though? Or it's
Not
more
really.
in
Well,
common than not?
I think the country across the country is more aligned than any other subset.
Right, it's just like what you do as a like they're
Yeah.
hunting bigger game.
Country people in Montana and country people in North Carolina and country people in Arizona and country people in Mississippi are all the same people. They might hunt different things and they might cook different things.
You
but
think?
I think,
Like,
yeah.
Southern has such a unique like cultural
Oh, boy.
identity. Desert country freaks me out a little bit. I don't,
The desert is the place that freaks me out the most.
Yeah.
gotta be like deep in Nevada.
Creepiest place I've ever been in the U.S. is the Salton Sea.
Oh my God.
Where's that?
That felt like
Yeah, that
Don't
was
show this.
that?
Don't show this. Don't show this. He's not going to
Horrific.
catch it, and I'm not going to be able to. He caught it. Okay.
nice catch.
That's the craziest.
Dang, that
It's an awesome catch.
Salton
Great
Sea's in
catch.
California.
That was a bad throw. So we showed the throw and not the catch. That's on me. That's on me, Tommy.
Wait till you go to Wiggleworm Farm. Then.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right. That haunted. I won't touch those hollowed grounds.
Oh, is Tommy gonna
Bad
ruin
throw.
Dante's game?
Okay, we gotta.
Oh,
no.
Tommy. Oh, no.
No, Tom.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That was cool.
Sorry, I usually play catch with him around this time.
it was minus 500 that he would have given him a fist bump. To him right after that.
Dude, big brothers, big sisters, and he comes every Friday. Let him run around a little.
Mentoring him.
I don't know if I've ever had a standing conversation this long with anyone.
Dante majors in standing conversations.
He can stand.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
can stand.
You could sway
And he's
too.
a good talker. He's a good
talker.
conversationalist.
Yeah, he talks to you nice.
Good.
Yep. Oh, hell yeah.
Brandon, you have been working a lot.
Shut up.
You have not been home.
Shut the fuck up.
Dog, that's a violation.
God damn it.
Absentee.
Brandon, you've been putting in hours at the office.
I think he told Jacob he loved him earlier and asked for a hug.
I wish Dad would just play catch with me.
Oh my!
He's so tired when he gets home.
My man's been burning the midnight oil.
What do you want for your birthday? I just want my dad to play catch
time.
You never really asked for anything.
Been made fun of a lot on the show. That one hurt.
I'm sorry.
That one.
Sorry, Brandon.
That one. Bader, you shut the fuck up.
I apologize.
That one.
I didn't mean it.
All right.
You want to get out there right now?
Kinda. Just
Mechanics.
the first couple were okay, and then then his mom.
Dude, that was so good. He looks up, his mom.
All right. Yeah.
We good?
Let's focus on this room and this room only.
And Dante, right?
And Dante, yes.
Half court.
Dante.
Switch the cup. Seamlessly.
I'm gonna have to bring my athletic kid in next week now.
World ID. Tired of proving you're not a bot every time you go online? World ID lets you easily and privately verify you're not a bot and access things only humans should, like events, dating apps, and video games. It's a digital identity that anonymously proves you're a unique human online, creating a priority lane for humans in the age of AI. Join millions of humans across 160-plus countries. If you're human and you know it, get your free World ID at world.org. Interesting. New ad.
I'm human.
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
We're all.
Most of us here.
Well.
We're gonna get this motherfucker in the studio or not?
Are
we just waiting?
It's false promises, man. We were promised boys.
We're not running long for a fucking Montana boy.
It's fine.
I put on deodorant for this.
It was boys with a Z.
Didn't shave my legs, though.
No.
Notice how covered they are.
So you getting a free Slurpee today?
Oh, yeah, 7-Eleven day.
Oh, Tommy.
That was Dante's
smokes.
question, not mine.
Oh. They used to let you bring in any kind of cup you wanted.
People got a little crazy.
People took it a little too far.
I've never had a Slurpee from 7-Eleven.
We
don't really have 7-Elevens.
It's a key hangover, Kira.
Really?
Go to one.
Yeah, we don't really have them.
We didn't have them either.
What would be your version of Slurpees then?
Slush puppies?
Slush puppies, okay.
Yeah. Are they still around?
There's one outside of the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Yeah, slush puppies.
And they're the legit. They're so much better.
Yeah.
They used to let you bring any cup you wanted? I thought that was an urban myth.
Then people started bringing like baby pools.
Yeah, baby
And-
pools.
yeah.
I'd bring like the Hinkley and Schmidt bottle, like the huge one.
Yeah, when I was growing up, it was
God damn it.
It was a little Dixie cup.
Nicky smokes.
What's he doing?
Is there really a need to wear it in the office?
That guy looks cool as hell. I go in New York every year and get my Slurpee.
What?
Where's Spider?
Never mind.
What are they? Are we interrupting them? He's calling Spider. Oh, just a minute. I'll call him.
All right.
What are the chances?
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm going to let you lead.
I'm not leading
Bring
shit.
up fish. Bring up
Are
fish.
we doing the gauntlet?
No.
No.
We don't have it set up.
Why can't
What do you mean by set up? A cornhole board in the middle?
I don't know.
No,
Montana.
If he
country,
comes, he comes.
Hunting, fishing,
Montana's a state.
dancing.
Yellowstone,
TikTok.
the
So
show.
Montana.
What
Tell me more.
influencer has he encountered that's been sassy? We can get a good viral clip off this.
Let's clip farm him.
Why did you do that?
Clip farm and eyes.
Never do that to me.
Just have him stand in the middle. Have him stand in the middle and say, "Dance for us."
But he already did that with Tommy Smokes.
Can I just show Nikki Smokes and Kadick one more time? These two men are working.
Can I tell you what these two want? What Kadick and Nikki Smokes want?
What?
They want the Montana boy to take them under his wing for tonight for the smoke out.
They want to be
Because
pick up
they
the loose
want to get
change.
that level.
Yeah.
Yes, they're like those fish that attach to the shark
Remora.
and eat the
bottom of the
crumbs.
sea.
I'd actually like Nikki Smokes to take the Montana boy under his wing.
Really?
Yeah, just to see, because he's probably okay. We're back in business.
Which one is this? K?
No, we think it's Caleb, right?
Is it Caleb?
KB, ask him about his workout routine.
He might not have one. He might just be hot.
That would be crazy.
Hey,
How
you doing, man?
Hey.
Come on in.
Come in. Take a seat.
Sit over there. Yeah, right there.
Come on
Whatever
in.
you want.
Caleb, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, I knew it.
Up.
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Glad you can make it. How are we?
A little hungover, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hungover.
Were you with Dante?
You with Dante?
He keep a good eye on you, though.
Does he still have it?
Yeah, just lift that.
Somebody get that mic up. There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. What's up, man? Where'd y'all go last night?
Shit, where did we go? 1 second.
Okay, well, we'll get there in a minute.
They were John Boy last night.
Good night, John Boy.
Yeah. Good night,
nice.
John Boy, and then Kajmoa.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
You said that.
That's
smooth as hell.
your spots.
First time in Chicago, or you been before?
Second time.
Nice.
How do you like it?
Dude, honestly, I love it. It's really-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good vibe here.
The sky a little too small.
I don't know. It reminds me of New York a lot,
Yeah.
but it's
Similar.
it's a little.
Remind you of home.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
No.
And you're from where in Montana?
Oh shit! I thought he was talking to me.
No, it's okay. I'm just looking at you.
Yeah. You just,
I'm from Montana.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I
from
guess the
Bozeman?
question is where.
Helena,
Ah, the capital.
the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a capital guy, right?
Oh, actually, he is.
You are.
I
States
am.
guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got a quiz for me?
We're going like in the U.S.
Do you fancy yourself a Capitals guy?
I do.
How well do you know Montana?
Pretty. Yeah, very well.
What's the state flower?
That would be the bitterroot.
Oh my
For
god.
sure.
Oh my
This
god.
guy's good.
You are a Montana boy. God damn, I went hard first too.
Where are you from?
Yeah. West Virginia.
All right, what's state flower there?
The rhododendron.
Wow.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah, you would handle. You would handle it.
I don't know. Rhododendron.
Wouldn't be too much for you. Mhm. So why you are in town for
We went to Goodnight John Boy last night,
that?
and what else are we doing?
You didn't go to the smokeout?
Well, it got canceled.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is there a scheduled? Like, are you here for like an event?
Yeah, we actually threw out the pitch last night for the White Sox. First.
Oh, sweet.
Who's we?
My partner in crime, Mark, but he caught a little late night bug last night.
He got sick.
You got too
hungover to
okay.
come in.
Yeah, he's
Too hungover?
Got to get him.
We were promised boys.
It's 1:40.
I know.
It's Montana boys, not boy.
I know, but I wasn't too bad, so I'm glad I could come. But
Was there a moment where you're like, it's too bad for me, and I'm going to stay too? Because you don't look to be at 100% right now.
yeah, it crossed my mind.
All right.
But I'm glad I'm here, honestly.
Brandon, you want to compliment the fish?
Well, I want to compliment the hat. I like the Braves hat.
Okay.
And then I want to talk about the fish. We've been perusing your Instagram here. This is you with this giant fish.
That is.
That is, of course, a spoonbill fish. I don't know what fish that is. What is that?
It's paddlefish.
Paddlefish, of course.
Yes.
Big paddlefish.
That one was medium sized, I'd say.
That's a medium-sized fish, not that big of a paddlefish.
Yeah.
But guys like me and you have caught bigger paddlefish than that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you a fisher?
Oh, of course. How do you catch a paddlefish?
So you don't bait them at all. It's just kind of luck. You just cast. And then like yank it in. So like you're just hoping that you catch one, like you snag it. It's called snagging it.
Oh, you're trying to just get it close to them.
So you just throw your line.
Do you do it by sight? You see one and then you throw it at them?
No, it's completely blind. You have no idea.
How the fuck you catch a fish?
How the fuck you catch that
idea.
paddlefish?
So, like, go back to the picture.
Oh, sure.
Okay, see how murky the water is?
Very murky,
You can't see anything, right? So you cast your line out. You want to get as far across the river as you can.
Sure.
And so you cast it, and then you make the line tight, and then you, like, yank on it.
Okay.
And then you pull it back forward.
And yank
then
again.
Reel it in, and then yank again. And then on one of those yanks, you hope that you, like, catch it in its, like, gut.
Okay.
And then once you hook it, then, like, you've caught the fish, then you have to reel it in.
That's a brutal way to catch a fish, isn't it?
It's
like lassoing it.
How long does it take?
Bro, my first one, I had probably...
Hey, look at that. Look at that right there.
Hey.
Look at that one right there. That's about a
Not bad, huh?
6 pound bass.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's my fish.
Got to start somewhere.
Dude, I like the facial expression is my favorite part, though.
Yeah, no, it's not that big a deal.
It's not about the man. It's about the fish.
Right.
You're not even supposed to be looking at that.
Right. Just focus on the fish.
Look like a welting
The fact that I'm
wax face.
wearing a T-shirt that says "I love peeing outside."
So do I.
Everybody does.
Is Montana like the best place to be outside?
Gotta be.
There's got to be so many spots.
It's to pee outside?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, honestly, when I moved, I was so used to peeing outside, like in parking lots even.
Where do you live now?
Nashville.
Okay.
You can pee outside.
You can be
in
outside
Nashville.
But it's just so much busier.
Oh my God, the lucky surveillance team. Got whipping out that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got to get higher def security cameras.
Are you an elk guy?
Like taste-wise?
I guess hunting them.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about trumpeter swans?
No.
Nah.
Oh.
Me neither.
No?
Yeah.
Swans are, I think, illegal to kill.
But you guys have a lot, right?
Swans?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I wish Mark was here for this question because he's a super.
He's a swan guy.
He's a super big animal guy.
You're not an animal guy. You
Not as much as Mark.
Okay.
No.
You know, somebody got in trouble recently in New York or some city for stealing the park swan. There was like 4 of them. They went and kidnapped the swan and got in a getaway car and they rode off. They got in bad trouble because you can't kidnap a swan.
I think that was RFK.
And that was my swan story for the day.
That was a good swan story.
Junior.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a shame I wasn't singing
A
it.
disturbing viral video shows a young man running with
Oh,
a
no.
large swan in his hands out of Frank Charles Memorial Park in Howard Beach, Queens.
You ever stolen a swan?
path here, and they ran
No comment.
Did they get the swan back?
No, they didn't get the swan.
Stephanie
Swan
Santiago,
disappeared.
who lives nearby,
Swan's
her
dead.
daughter
Yeah,
recorded
swan's
a cell
far
video
dead.
that shows
Okay.
the stolen
That's a
swan
big
being
swan.
stuffed into a car.
Just to hook it
federally
like that.
protected birds.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the
I
swan wronged
faced
them.
Sunbake.
You know?
Well, the swan was white.
Yeah.
I just threw race relations into a swan story.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Didn't you have like a Montana race fact?
I did, but I don't know that he'd be interested in my Montana race fact.
Let's hear it.
Well, I'm from Mississippi, and
I'm
my
sorry.
hometown.
Oh, damn.
Got him. You're a quick learner.
Why out of all of us did you decide to zero in on me there?
Perfect choice.
I was the one talking.
Perfect choice.
Knee-jerk reaction to
going.
Mississippi.
Yeah, well, I mean Mississippi and Montana. I mean we're cousins.
Oh.
You guys are cousin something.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not just kidding. You've done it 2 in a row.
That was,
No.
I don't even like that fact that much, Kyle. We'll just say another fact another day.
There is more.
Wait, I actually want to know it though.
Yeah.
I come from a small town in Mississippi.
Okay.
There are 10,000 people in my hometown.
Yeah.
There are more black people in my hometown than in the entire state of Montana. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not surprised.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Surprised.
Isn't that where the other Brandon Walker's from?
Brandon, no, he played at Montana State.
Played at Montana.
Played at Montana State. He's from Texas.
You're a Montana Tech boy?
Yeah. So I played at Montana State first, and then Montana Tech.
Do you hate Montana State now, or whatever?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I got let go for good reason.
Montana State and Montana are the rivals, right?
Yes. University of Montana, Montana State. Yes.
And which one's the Grizzlies?
Montana.
Okay.
Who's Montana? Who's your rival?
We had Carroll College.
Okay.
The Fighting Saints and the Western Bulldogs, Montana Western.
I like Montana Western.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you know about them?
They're the Bulldogs. That's what I know.
He's not letting you get by with anything.
No, he's on my ass. That's fine.
Besides the peeing restrictions, how you like in Nashville?
I love Nashville, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, but it's almost too much fun.
Yeah.
What's your like day to day?
Honestly, I haven't spent more than 2 nights in Nashville since like May. I've been
all over.
I've been traveling recently, but like when I'm there, I wake up, usually get a coffee in me. Usually hit the gym after that, and then try to stay busy or act like I'm busy on my computer for like a couple hours. And then
preaching to the choir.
Act for who?
For myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah. Psychological trick.
Yeah. Even if I'm not doing shit,
You could work here.
Are you?
Yeah, you do
You
more.
fit in great.
Are you currently pursuing anything new?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
What's that?
Well, right now we're kind of transitioning from TikTok, which is short form content.
Right.
We're transitioning into long form content on YouTube.
Okay.
Right now.
Like vlog style or
Vlog style.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's kind of tricky, honestly. It's not.
It's a hard game.
It is.
Keep at it.
And then also I've done a couple DJ gigs.
Oh.
And that was a blast.
And is
Sure,
that how
that
you
takes
met?
a lot of.
Is that how you met Dante?
So I met
You go to
Dante
his school?
through Janelle.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're longtime friends, I believe.
Oh yeah, we know because they stand and talk a lot.
Yeah, they had a lot to catch up on in the middle of the room.
Middle of the gym.
Yeah, had an entire conversation right here, right in front of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, is this tonight?
Let's see here. That was last night.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's literally right there in front of you.
40-year-old mother of two. We are slightly different. That's okay.
How was the first pitch?
Mark threw it, and I would say. So this was the trick.
You both didn't get to throw one?
I asked.
You asked to, but they said no?
Well, I want to throw it with them. We could do it together.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Like ghosts?
You
Mark
guys
got to
both
do it.
threw
I need to.
it at the same time?
So I coached him up on it. Yeah, there it is. Right there.
Hell yeah.
I kind of just wanted to coach him up a little bit on it because
I
he wasn't
need
much
that
of a baseball
jersey.
player. It's tough, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's sick jersey.
But continue. What was the hard part?
Well, I was saying if it was cloud cover, he's gonna throw a curve, and it was cloudy, but he kind of backed out of the curve. But he threw probably a 52-mile-an-hour fastball.
I have a dumb question.
I have the same question, and I feel like I know ball. Why does cloud cover help with throwing a curve?
That was just our little side bet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like thicker air.
Oh, I see. Okay, if there's cloud cover.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
I was thinking of like the albedo. Or
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was just kind of like if it was cloudy, curveball, just to like make it kind of spicy for him.
Oh, I was thinking maybe it helps the rotations per minute or something. I didn't know what we were talking about.
No.
I don't know ball at all.
I
guess.
in confidence said that makes sense.
Danny's a virgin.
It's not
He
true.
is, and that's fine.
It's not
Hey,
true.
dude.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I respect it, honestly.
Oh, you
I bet you,
You
wish
can
you
Google
were.
Oh, you fucking don't. You lying.
Yeah, self-control, it's good.
Thank you.
No, it's not. No.
Did you dance last night?
I tried.
What does that mean?
I'm not much of a good dancer.
That
But
means
when
it's
you're
probably-
out, what's your move?
Probably fucking
You do
great at it.
shots or what?
We did a lot of shots last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of tequila.
Is it hard to go out, or girls like do the thing, and you're like,
What
or,
thing are you talking about?
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah, what?
You know, the dancing with the hat. Maybe I have this.
Yeah, what's-
Maybe I have my own daydream version of the Montana.
Wait, didn't
Boys.
you don't have, you guys would dance, right?
I mean,
was-
as Dave Portnoy called it, we'd wiggle our dicks.
Yeah. Well, do
Okay.
you get
You
pressured
didn't-
to wiggle dicks?
you didn't have
That's
a
what
s-
I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a little bit. We did.
Yeah. And you just go with it, or are you like, not tonight, ladies?
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Hell
It's-
yeah.
Just try to be nice to everybody.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
As long as you try.
Yeah.
Are we having him do the gauntlet? Do you know what the gauntlet is?
Dude, I'm down.
I don't think we are. Or
No, we're not.
I
don't think. Well,
All right, we have a gauntlet. All right,
It's not possible.
You do a cornhole, you do soccer, you do a baseball,
Okay.
and you do it timed. Do you want to do it?
Absolutely.
All
You
right.
have to.
okay.
Jay, let's go set it up.
The best time is 1:30. Set by Big Cat.
Where's Big Cat at?
Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, with Trevor Lawrence. We just had Trevor Lawrence on.
Can't blame. Oh, you really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
He was fucking hilarious. But yeah, so it's cornhole, soccer, baseball home run. You throw it up, hit it over the gate up here. Football, three-pointer, 10 questions of trivia in here.
Swear?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. I love trivia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
just 10 total questions.
What's like the base? What's anything?
What the base for what?
It's like
what
the
question?
The question.
So like you have to get 10 total. There's probably 50 on the screen. Like one of them's like 8 planets. and that'll count as 8.
Name a planet.
Oh,
There's like all categories are up at once, and you can pick and choose what you want to answer in any order you want. So it's like you might hit the jackpot and get.
What's your weakest skill set? See, that's so awesome. You get to pause because I would be ratting like an auctioneer.
My weakest.
Not
Honestly,
Russian pussy.
Yeah, like
Commitment.
I guess lasting long.
Whatever the opposite of Danny is.
I'm Danny, by the way.
Danny's a virgin. He's one of our good friends.
Yeah, he's in the booth. Can we have Dante stand on the court the whole time in the same place while he's doing the gauntlet?
Dante.
He probably will without us asking.
You want to chat? Are you taking this guy under your wing?
Got it.
Hold on.
Holding.
You promised us boys with a Z.
Did you tell him what happened to your boy?
Yeah, he got a little late night bug.
Is this your doing?
No, absolutely not.
Smirking like you know exactly what happened.
You're smirking.
What happened to him?
Absolutely not. I went to bed early last night. I left early. They didn't close the place down, but they went to another bar after. You guys had a night.
We did. And a little hungover, but
He should get an IV.
Where do we get IVs here?
Dante will know where to set you up.
Dude, you're talking to the guy that faints when he gets his blood drawn. I hate needles. Don't talk to IVs. Don't talk to me about IVs.
Are you tattooless?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I would have guessed you had some.
You don't
I faint when I get my blood drawn now in my old age.
Wait, then how'd you get your vaccinations?
Yeah, Dante.
Oh, Danny.
How'd you get your booster?
Oh, Danny.
Promise you were boosted.
Do you have the cattle brand?
I do.
Anywhere on you? You do? How was that?
You got Brandon?
I did, yeah.
Where?
Why?
On my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess you have the.
Like a Roman
It's
slave?
not like a tramp stamp.
Was it like worth it?
Like a Roman slave?
Like a cow.
Can you speak up a little, Dante?
Wait, what's the brand of?
So my
I just do
Yeah, can we see it?
screaming.
No, I want to see it.
Like a slave!
I want to see the brand.
What you operating on?
I'm deaf. Guys, I'm deaf. I'm deaf and Italian. I talk loud.
What? Dude, a deaf Italian hand movements would be crazy.
Dude, their sign
My
language.
God, that would be those hands would be moving like crazy.
Wait, what's the brand of?
So my family ranch is called the Running W Cattle Company.
That's actually pretty sick.
And I got it's a W. So like our brand on our cattle is a CW, and so I just got the same W.
That's very Yellowstone.
So it's just like the show Yellowstone.
That's very Yellowstone.
I did it first though, but yes.
How bad did it actually hurt?
I was so drunk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That then.
You can't leave the ranch though. That's what the show said.
Different times. Yeah, just different.
They're gonna come find you.
I know.
Some 75-year-old guy's gonna show up to Nashville and just grab
Take you to the train.
There it is.
We're gonna take you to the train station.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Damn,
Quite the
dude.
photo.
Look at that body.
Thank you, bro.
What a creepy. What a creep. I would never.
That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. The thing about burns though is they hurt for days.
I swear to God, mine took 8
That's a fun burn fact, Don.
No, like you get a burn and it not only hurts for a little
days.
For a little while.
That shit lingers.
Yeah.
It took 8
Damn,
months.
it's been one day. Why is this
shit only
burn
took
still
8
hurt?
It took 8 months to heal.
Oh, my burn still kind of hurts.
What the fuck?
Damn.
8 months to heal?
Yeah.
So was it categorized as like a 3rd-degree burn, or did you go to the hospital and put ointment on it or anything?
Well, when my mom found out, she freaked out and immediately got Neosporin, gauze, everything, and like tried to make it better. But one morning I was sleeping on my shoulder and I rolled over, and the whole corner of my sheet ripped off and stuck to my arm. And they like pulled the sheet off, and the whole scab was like in my sheet.
A W scab on your sheets.
It was, and then with football and everything, it took 8 months. It just kept breaking open.
Yeah.
Was the coach pissed that you did that?
My high school, so I did this my senior year, and my high school coach saw it and just kind of.
I bet he's probably used to seeing shit like that.
Yeah,
like, it's probably not that crazy for a Montana football coach to see.
Yeah, I don't think it was too crazy, but he didn't care. No.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, you
ready to
go?
gauntlet?
So let's run it.
Any
Yeah.
other
All right.
questions?
So Brandon will guide you through it.
Yeah.
Cornhole, soccer, baseball, football through the body armor hole, three-pointer in here for trivia.
Dude, this is my kind of thing. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
I think you're gonna smash this.
What's the record? 130.
130.
130.
And once you kick the soccer balls, after you kick the first 3, you can kick them from anywhere. So you can get
Great.
up like right up next to the goalie if you have to.
And Wyatt, our intern, is trying a front tuck today for the first time.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice, Wyatt.
Wait, what do you mean a front tuck?
He has the front of his pants.
Oh, I thought it was like a
But not the rest, right? That's not the rest.
It's called a French tuck.
It's
Very
a French tuck. Yeah.
I thought we were talking about a different kind of tuck, given given the latest macro
Our
news.
intern's tucking his penis today for the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time. Why the fuck would we say?
That's what I thought you were
Great.
talking about.
Proud of him. Oh, Dante, the Epstein jail cell footage is out, and now you sound crazy for thinking it was a conspiracy. Nothing happened.
There's
Come
a
on.
minute and
we
a
only
half
have
missing.
We only have 3 minutes left in this show.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
Yeah. So I guess we can stop worrying about that, right, man?
Case closed.
I said by day 2 of Beach House, there's going to be newspapers all over the walls.
It's gonna be like the movie A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
No one's going to even want to party. Their minds are just going to be overtaken by Dante's conspiracies.
You're not allowed to touch him before it starts.
Thank God you told me.
That's fucked up, man.
Oh. It's like a strip club.
All right, TJ, we have the trivia.
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna count you down. All right, let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. Right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, there it is.
There we go.
Soccer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
And a bad day to tuck.
Bad day to tuck.
Uh-oh.
Up.
Hitter.
Oh.
How do you see
There we
these
go.
boys DJing future go? Do you see the vision?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could teach.
Oh, shit.
3-pointer.
Go, go, go.
Holy shit.
If he really is good at trivia.
Oh.
He's there.
Brandon eating an ice cream cone.
Yeah, Brandon does have an ice cream cone.
He did know the state flower.
Oh, I thought he
This
had.
guy might be a trivia
He
guy.
won you over with that, didn't he?
I couldn't believe. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I can believe he knows it, but
Uh-oh.
What is it?
The ranch is in trouble.
Yep, trivia.
Okay. in
trivia.
here.
Trivia, get in.
root.
Okay. Any order, any you know.
10 most valuable American sports teams.
Now let's go.
Mike.
Microphone.
Holy shit. Let's go 9.
Oh no, you just have to name as many as you can. 9 most
what do I?
countries
These
with
are
the most.
questions right here.
Yeah.
Countries with the most islands.
Oh, the
Primary colors.
Primary colors.
red, blue, yellow.
Okay, that's 3.
Okay.
10 most valuable sports teams in America.
Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls.
Wow.
How many is that for?
Patriots. You did.
That's
Bulls.
3.
Celtics.
Pieces on a chessboard. What are they named? Names of pieces on a chessboard.
Pawn, king, queen, bishop, rook, and
You got it. Time.
159.
Dude, very
You
good.
could have got 140.
No, don't say that's first pay.
That's
That's really
excellent.
good.
Really good.
let's go.
That's excellent.
Where'd you lose the shoe at?
When I kicked the soccer ball.
Oh, fuck! So early on.
Yeah, I could have I took it off. I didn't want to risk that. But hell yeah.
Let's see where you stand.
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you.
You almost killed the intern.
How was the Dante? How was the vibe at Goodnight John Boy with them there last night?
It was great. I mean, the weather sucked. I feel so bad for everyone at the festival.
Yeah, it sucks.
Our boy Bailey Zimmerman almost got rained out. They made everyone evacuate and then come back, and he still played. And then, a lot of people went home and called it a night. But I mean, so many chicks. You guys.
Is that right?
Well,
fuck yeah. Yeah. You guys have no problem in the girl department, I will say.
You'd be surprised.
I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be all dudes.
We get a couple of those.
Let's see where you're at.
20th
all time.
Out of well over 100.
250. Yeah.
250.
Top 20.
That's top 5th, 6th.
So you're right below Nick Terraney.
I got Big Cat though.
Big Cat's first though too. He's running a few times.
He's done it.
Oh,
Somebody like
First,
pretty
too.
notable.
Notable. Yeah, who would be notable above him?
Brandon Walker.
Olsen.
Beat Brandon Walker.
Let's go.
John Summit was the top musician.
John Summit's still top music. Oh, did he beat John Summit?
Yep.
Yeah, he beat John Summit. There we go. Top DJ.
Top DJ now, yeah.
I can't.
Killed it.
I can't claim DJ, but
You will
You're
be.
about to?
You will be. I'm a better
about to
DJ than
teach
John Summit. And I'm gonna train you. So you by what do they call that? By
being like next to him?
No, like transitive property, right?
Yeah.
By the
Rub off on him.
Yes, by transit. You know, like if you beat the Yankees and the Yankees beat.
We get what you're saying for sure.
Whoa, we're about to have an all-time crossover happen right here.
Oh yeah, I was nervous about in front of John Summit, but I agree that I do think
Dante the Don.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn you into a superpower.
Let's
go. Come in. Yes.
Who is this guy?
Come here. Come take a seat, Donnie. Take a seat. Introduce us.
Today on the Yak.
Right in the middle.
Mutton.
Hello.
I like your hat.
Is this a Yakagami?
This is a Yakagami.
It might be.
Are you Panama Jack?
No.
No. I'm just a bit of a hat fetishist.
Oh, yeah?
I can never complain about women having too many pairs of shoes when I've got an equivalent number of hats.
How many pairs of hats do you have?
About 12 or 13.
That's okay. That's a good amount of hats.
A lot of hats.
Yeah.
Are you a daily hat wearer?
Yes.
Okay. Here, can you pull the mic closer, please?
The headphones might be tricky.
Yeah, with the hat.
I'm okay without the headphones.
Yeah, you're fine with that.
Yeah, hat on.
Donnie,
Yeah, so this is Prime Mutton. He is a Guinness beer reviewer, travels around the world reviewing Guinnesses. He also does some food reviews, and he's from Manchester, UK. He's built up quite a following on Instagram.
Nice. Yep.
And his tagline when he has a really good pint of Guinness is, "That's an absolute creamer."
Love that.
Absolute cream.
and so did you go to the Guinness brewery here in Chicago?
I did. I was contacted them rather late, so I didn't invite my followers to come along. Did it secretly, but they had a great pint, and I actually did a little video and called it an absolute creamer. And they serve a better pint than the Storehouse in Dublin.
No
which is
way.
ridiculous.
That's high praise.
Some of it is because the Dublin Storehouse actually serves a pretty mucky pint, but the Storehouse are really good. They got it spot on. In fact, it was, in my opinion, the third best I'd had on my American tour. Sure, I haven't been everywhere, but I've been to a lot of the important cities and the big hitting pubs.
Where have you been? And what was number one in America?
Number one was J.J. Foley's South End, Boston. Again, another pub that got to me just in the nick of time. I didn't invite my followers. I said, I've got to do this quickly. I've got 3 other venues, and it means I'm reviewing 8 pints in the day, which is pretty tough going. I mean, not slurring for the final pint is a bit of an art form.
Yeah.
The other one was the Druid in Cambridge,
Okay.
just north of Boston.
Okay. Dante, are you familiar with any of these places?
No, I know where JJ's is. I've never walked foot in there, but
Is JJ Foley's a cop bar?
everything in South Boston.
Yeah.
But hey, what did you think of South Boston? Did it remind you of Ireland?
The whole area did a little bit, yeah.
It is.
Did the North Bronx and is it Woodlawn area in New York?
I used to live there
Yeah.
for many years.
Yeah, I think they call it Little Ireland.
Yes, they do. The lines in the street are little Irish flags.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Chicago?
No, I'd been here twice before to play bridge tournaments.
Okay.
At the Hilton, and I remember there was a very poor quality Irish pub attached to the Hilton.
Yes.
Yeah, and
downstairs.
That's probably ruined my chances of an
Kitty O'Shea's.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It is a terrible. It's not an Irish
is.
pub.
I talk about absolute creamers. That was an absolute shocker, that one.
Oh.
But we are going back, myself, Don and Uncle Chaps, to a big meet-up tonight at 7 at the Open Gate Brewery. So, and if you want to come along, you're welcome. And
where's that, Donnie?
It's close to the office. It's in the West Loop. You know that like new Guinness place they opened up? Yeah.
Oh,
like a.
Oh yeah.
So Kyle, you've
like
been there and you had a complaint.
Yeah, the door's too heavy.
I could live with
Don't get dejected. You're gonna have a couple runs at it.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be somebody there willing to.
Yeah, help you out.
Yeah.
So when did you start gaining traction on the internet for your videos?
My YouTube really got going, and I only really started it during the lockdowns because I got a bit bored of sitting around at home. I got a bit bored of watching people who looked good but didn't actually know what they were talking about. And so,
Is that a shot?
I'm talking in particular about, and I was talking to Don about this, people who are trying to say that, orange beef or sweet and sour pork is the height of authentic Chinese food, which obviously it isn't. I don't want to stop people eating it, but it's not that authentic. And similarly for Guinness, people just going to the Temple Bar in Dublin and not exploring A, everything in Dublin, and B, what a beautiful West Coast they have there. So I thought, I can tell a story. I just need to learn how to video. Spent thousands on mics because I didn't know what to get, and eventually it all came together. 2 viral videos, one away at Real Madrid for YouTube because I do football or soccer videos, and one at the Gravediggers. And I remember going there mainly for a YouTube video. I thought, I'll just do a quick Instagram thing and hold my camera out. I even held it horizontally instead of vertically because I forgot I was doing Instagram. It was so crowded, I got it out quickly and my pint hadn't even settled. I thought, well, I'll post it because I was there to actually go to a Man City game because the flight from Dublin was the only cheap one as opposed to Manchester or London. And I posted it and I was on like 900 followers and my phone started buzzing almost permanently, and I hope it doesn't do so now. And I woke up thinking, I think I've probably cracked 1,000. I woke up, it was over 10,000, and then a month later, 75,000 because of a few famous pubs I went to in Ireland. And
Unbelievable.
People obviously like watching a middle-aged gent in famous pubs drinking Guinness.
I got a question. How's a Manchester guy and a Man City guy missing Oasis in Manchester this weekend?
I don't go to many concerts at all. I don't watch many movies. In fact, I think at one stage I had 21 years between visits to the cinema.
You went 21 years without
You're just a beer guy.
What were the 2 movies that you I gotta go see this?
Okay, I remember them quite clearly.
Yeah, there's only 2.
I think it was like 1991. I watched Clockwise with John Cleese because I'm a big Monty Python fan, and for me, he's the king of comedy.
Yeah.
And then I was taken by a friend to see, I think it was Michael Moore's film about
Fahrenheit?
Sicko, I thought. Was it Sicko? Something about
the healthcare system?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
those were the 2.
It's just some girl I knew in Manchester said, oh, let's go to this arty cinema. So I went to watch 2 films. I watched that. And then I watched something from Australia called Samson and Delilah. Bit of a sad one, that one. I don't know if any of you have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
No.
It's about some Aboriginals who move from their traditional home somewhere in the middle of Australia to a big city. I think it might have been Adelaide or something like that.
Right.
And they just couldn't fit in. Became addicted to sniffing solvents and stuff like that, and then eventually moved back and had a happier life. So
Yeah. He has met Noel and Liam's dad, though.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No way. Hold on. How?
He runs poker tournaments.
Well, I don't run them, but we both played at the same table, and the late night drinking haunts in Manchester, you can usually find him there, but he's not actually on great terms with his sons.
Oh yeah, they hate him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've only been to one musical concert ever. Something to brighten up everybody's day. It was Leonard Cohen.
All right.
Not
too bad.
Get into that.
He sings the Hallelujah.
Yeah. But a lot of his songs are a little bit, shall we say, melancholy. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to get him to the Windy City Smokeout tonight.
Yes.
Get him in some country. Change that out for a cowboy hat. Link up with Montana Boys.
Let's do it.
DJ set.
What a collab.
Sing some creamers.
You could host.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dante, to your right, is a bar owner. Dante, are you self-conscious if you have creamers or not?
I do not even pretend to think I'm worthy enough to sell Guinness in my establishment.
Okay.
I feel like if you serve Guinness, you have to pass a test. You can't just like order it and
I respect
plug it up to your taps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, it's a very, very complex beer, very delicate beer, the most variable beer you could imagine. And it's why, actually, I can go around reviewing it, because some places get it right. The majority of places get it very, very wrong.
What do the lines have to be a certain temperature?
Yeah, short. The cooling system has to be close to the tap, and the keg can't be sitting in sunlight. Some people put their kegs in air-conditioned cellars as well, and you need basically the Guinness stuff to be completely separate from everything else.
So can you sniff out a place that does all that correctly and does not do that correctly?
In terms of the taste, yeah. When I go into a pub, I can't tell sometimes, but it's sometimes you can tell a bad pint by looking at it. I mean, when the head's like that big, sometimes if it looks good, it doesn't always taste good though, so you have to actually taste it. And always a very good clue, if you see, particularly in Ireland, a lot of silver-haired gents in the afternoon drinking somewhere, it's a good pint.
There we go.
That's
nice rule of thumb.
That's a good tip. If you go to a place and they don't have Guinness or they ran out, which we had a shortage here worldwide, right?
Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah.
What's your backup?
First to tell them to put the Dubliners a pub with no beer on the jukebox, and then after that, I like a pale ale.
Okay.
I like a lot of the American pale ales, but I prefer cask delivered if it's possible. I was lucky enough to go to one place in Atlanta that does do that. I think there's somewhere here in Chicago. In fact, somebody messaged me about it, and I might go on my day off on Sunday and give that a try. I actually had Sierra Nevada on cask, and it was beautiful. I like it from the bottles, but I mean, this was even better, or from the keg.
How did you get your name?
Well, I like, shall we say, talking in a exaggerated and silly manner, so I thought, well, my screen name has to be a bit of an oxymoron, really, and obviously Mutton can't be prime. So the knowledge of my...
I didn't know that.
Mutton can't be prime.
So, yeah, because it's old sheep. It's,
all right.
So the prime is my knowledge up there, and the mutton is down there.
Beautiful.
Love that.
Wonderful.
Perfect.
Well, thank you so much. It was awesome meeting you, Donnie. Thank you for bringing me in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys have filmed a video, are filming a video?
Yeah, we're doing the meet and greet tonight, where we'll probably document that a bit.
Unbelievable. I can't wait.
And is he on the Drop a Pin pod? On
Yes.
The latest?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. He'll be on Drop a Pin in a couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Wonderful.
Great meeting you.
I know. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Enjoy Chicago.
Yeah.
You can have prime lamb, though, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
But prime mutton, not so much.
Can't have prime lamb.
Cool.
Caleb, thank you so much. I'm going to wrap up. That was fun. Dante, thank you for bringing in your boy.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's spin the wheel, and it's the weekend.
Hope everybody sinks some creamers with the boys.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
And Bader.
And Bader. Total yakagami. Now we're dry.
All right. Before we go, let's talk about Netflix. Wait, have we read this?
We did.
Yep.
We did.
Did it?
I met Serrano. She was.
Oh, yeah. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, it's time to talk shop, review a Yankees pop is the act. It's the act.
That might be the best picture in the history of the company. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe out there. See you Monday. Love you. Bye.